Hello, and welcome to date night. Oh, whoops, I've got my thing on. Sorry. Hello. I'm Chorpsaway.
And I'm Devious Vacuum.
And you are the stars.
Welcome back to date night. It's Vacuum and Chicken, your favorite hosts with When Night Comes.
That's right, welcome back. Last time, lore happened. You remember lore?
Yeah, I last time we learned the terrible secret behind the Witcher school.
Yeah,
where
turns out that
evil.
it was bad. It's bad to be a Witcher. Who knew?
Yeah. Turns out being a Witcher is a lot more explicitly evil in this world.
Yeah, you gotta drink the blood
and-
cocktail.
Yeah, of all the different monsters that we can date, basically, we drink a sample of all their blood all together, and that's how we became a Witcher. James Cameron.
We found out Harry
And-
failed drinking the blood cocktail juice.
Yeah, and so he's been doing Cthulhu experiments, as we sort of guessed, to make like super monsters, super soldier project, fantasy super soldiers. It cost him his relationship with his husband and eventually his husband's life, James, who is coming through to us as a ghost because we are an empath.
Yeah.
And we found all that out from James revealing this information to us through a spiritual connection, and now we have to confront Harry about it.
But not before we let Finn drink our blood. To heal.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah,
Ezra was there.
That we did that last time.
Yeah.
Finn drank our blood. And it was very funny.
And again, Ezra was there also.
Ezra was also there. It was very funny. The sex scenes in this are very well done, very well written. Obviously written by someone with a lot of experience.
And someone who wasn't writing the story sequences, because they do not blend.
Yeah, it feels like
Will it blend?
Very separate person.
No.
But very talented sex scene writer, for sure, in my opinion. Well, we just stopped right after that, huh? I forgot what we did last week. I've completely forgotten.
No, we stopped as soon as we got past that.
It was too funny. I mean, how could we go up from there, honestly? That was really... Games was really the height of, this is the whole reason we played this game.
Yeah, I passed out after that, so... That's gotta be really awkward, right? Like, if you're sharing a bed with Finn, and it's just like, oh, he never sleeps, so he's just kind of watching you the whole time, and then as soon as you wake up, he's like, hey.
I guess he's used to it. I mean, when you're immortal, you have a lot of patience, right? Like, you can pretend to be asleep for 8 hours, doesn't matter.
Yeah. By the way, also, everyone in chat, is DVAC still coming across with the robot filter on?
Yeah.
I'm noticing a disturbance
audio.
in audio numbers.
Why?
She's still scratchy, and so is the game audio. Ah, beans.
Oh no.
I don't know. I just moved it to desktop audio, and we'll see if that works now.
Okay. What do you think, folks? Did anything change?
Yeah, let me know if I need to re-edit the audio. Oh, she's quiet? Yeah. Yeah. I can fix that. Oh, don't worry. I can fix that.
Oh, that fixed it. Okay. So.
Yeah, so I don't know. It must be something with the old Discord or OBS. Okay, DVAC's at 150. Let me know if that's good.
DVAC will never be quiet. That's right. I was just saying to Chirps earlier. I ordered a new microphone. So I'm gonna get a new, better microphone. And it's not Blue brand microphone. So that is probably gonna take away, from what I understand, a lot of the echo in my audio from being in a room.
Hate being in rooms.
Hate being in rooms in my chamber. And also it's going to take away the loudness of the blue snowball.
Awful, but we'll figure out a way to fix it. Don't worry.
Yeah, you can just turn my gain really high up for everybody so I can stay being extremely loud.
It's almost annoying how good Finn looks. Oh yeah, his scar's all gone.
Oh yeah.
And his bags are gone. Oh, he's thriving.
Twilight Rules. Oh, it's a different version of Twilight Rules.
I assume so.
Because Twilight Rules is human or not human, not whether or not you killed them.
Yeah.
Oh, so we don't count as humans, so his eyes don't turn red.
Different.
I guess so. I mean, we're games.
We are. We're games.
But
people are always telling us this.
Yeah, but I guess because we did have the issue last time, which I guess sort of was a conflict for our characters, like whether or not we're human. And it's like, yeah, we are. We're just we just got something else going on, but we're mostly human.
We're human plus.
We're human.
Like
yeah, we're New Game Plus. So. Oh my God!
Jesus at last.
Wow! Wow!
He called him what?
Okay.
He called him what?
Wow. Is this okay? Are these guys? Do you think this counts as two different body types, or is this just the same body type but with different definition?
It's a different body type because one of them has abs and one of them doesn't. I think that counts.
Like Ezra has bouncier boobs also, but it's very subtle. I wouldn't say that they have super different body types.
No, but if you're gonna live in the town with the hellhole, I feel like you gotta have a certain amount of physical prowess is such that you can fight the demons with which come out of the hole.
Yeah.
Remember when last time we just found out that everyone just forgot the hellhole here and we had to go close it?
Yeah. I'm still comparing their bodies to their body art because the thing about this art style is that everything looks really the same. So I'm really trying to pay attention about whether it's intentionally the same or not.
You can see that Ezra's definitely got more hip definition.
Yeah, he's definitely got a way better ass than Finn.
Yeah, Finn's got a Hank Hill ass. I'm sorry to say it, but no one's perfect.
Yeah.
No one's perfect. He's got Hank Hill ass.
Yeah. For all eternity. They both have big titties. For sure. Oh, we get a look. We get a vibe here. I feel like in every shot of Finn, he steadily becomes more and more of a twink over the course of the game. In the beginning, I guess I don't know, his proportions were a little larger and further apart. But now now he looks like that in all of the pictures.
I will say
fine. It just feels like two different people, even more so than a lot of the other art.
Yeah. One thing that
he looks like a Neopet, says Ray J.
What the fuck?
Wow. I'm leaving.
But one thing that I think is become. Excuse me?
Oh, you were right. There's one more fucking.
There's one more sex. But one thing that seems very clear to me now is it kind of loses something from the fact that there's not even a fake design on us, someone else's just something to be in place there, because we're just watching two other people cuddle and we're standing over them. It's weird. Like, it makes us, again, feel like less of an entity, you know?
Yeah. I don't know how to solve that. It does make us. I mean, but this particular relationship, it has felt like, because they had a pre-existing relationship, we have still sort of felt like the third wheel the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, we're third wheeling for sure. Do we want to fool
But-
around, or should we actually do our job?
We have to. I don't think we have time to.
Yeah, I bet we get a bad end if we start getting nasty. We get a bad end where, like, Harry is able to create the T virus and we just get destroyed.
Again, if you want to see all the sex scenes that we're skipping because we don't have patience tonight, you can get the game yourself. I promise. You
Buy
can
a video
fuck both
game.
of these boys.
That's right. And it doesn't just have to be these two.
I think if you come at this game as a way to just like filler between romance scenes and romance opportunities, like, then you're probably engaging with it in a way that's going to work for you.
I'll be fine. You two can make out or whatever, and I'm gonna go do my job.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so much is happening. Is this urgent or not? Is this serious or not? People are dying, games.
Oh, where are my Akatsuki cloaks? Oh no. Again, it's just like the work they're doing to make it so that the romance does not ever have to intersect with the story.
Yeah, they're like have such like a fun, casual, sexy time, but it doesn't match the energy of the plot, which is like desperate.
Yeah. Also, did he destroy our clothes?
Oh no.
Like, so busy to ravish us into a bed snuggle because we didn't have sex. I will note. Maybe it was during the biting. He was like, "Oh, I accidentally like ripped your shirt."
Yeah. Oh, we didn't put Games in the shot yet.
Oh,
well, that's okay, because Games is naked, so we don't want to show them until they have their clothes back on.
Yeah. We'll do it for next scene.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh wow,
new
more characters.
New character just dropped? Who's that? Lux.
Oh, that's the person they alluded to is like a guard down here.
Yeah, they made like a note. No, nothing happened.
I love that this ends with some lesbians coming in to make fun of us. That's how could you possibly make this scene better? Is if two lesbians show up and start bullying you for having a gay threesome. Absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10, A+. Would recommend.
We've got a job to do. We can't stay here for the bullying. Get a room. We did.
Wow. Yeah, we're here in our room. I know there are other rooms here.
Coming to flirt in someone else's room? In front of my salad?
I love when I just finished having sex with my two hot boyfriends, and then some lesbians come into our bedroom and roast us.
While flirting.
It's wow.
You are the thing you hate.
Just fantastic. Right? Says, "Don't be horny in front of me. I'm an empath."
Agreed. Well,
Bullied.
that just happened.
Once again, I am bullied by
I
girls.
thought my days of them interrupting my peace were as dead as they are.
Wait, Luck's also a vampire?
Oh, Lux is also a vampire. I couldn't quite tell if her eyes were also red.
Yeah. Also hard to tell because, unlike all the other vampires, not pale.
So I guess when people were talking about like Lux having like guard duty down there, like Lux is also a vampire, though.
Yeah. I get it.
Alas. Sid says, me walking in on a threesome. So my girlfriend. Exactly. Oh my god, the big drop.
Yeah. I know they had said it to each other. I can't believe they said it to us.
Wow, this is escalating so quickly.
Yeah. What? The next few days, I went around and told everyone exactly what happened in detail. I guess at least they're not making us go to place and do it.
See, why did it skip over telling like August and Piper about this? Like
Yeah, I wanna know,
that's
like-
very I want to see that.
Like, skip over us telling them, but I want to know their responses.
Yeah, that's what makes me feel like, again, like would things make more sense if we were like on August's route instead, because all these things would happen and we might still have a sex scene after, but it like all flows together because they're the person that needs to know this stuff the most.
Yeah, I don't know, because we didn't really talk about it with Finn or Ezra either, so like...
No, we just had sex. So I'm like, would we talk about it if we were with the other Witcher characters?
It just doesn't seem like it based on kind of the setup. Like, I guess we'd take August out to close the hellhole, but like... I don't know what we'd relay from our dream.
Yeah, it would be even worse if like we did then relay something and it was completely skipped over, when obviously this information is relevant to all of the enforcers.
Yeah.
Oh, we can put games on the screen now.
Oh, yeah, we got clothes on. Yeah.
How could everyone be in on it except for like the most elite members?
Yeah. They also all knew about the hellhole and refused to tell us.
Like, August is an elite member, Piper is an elite member, we're an elite member, and we don't know, so why would any of the other people know? Now, whenever I see the word creature, I keep thinking about that 2-sentence horror story subreddit where everybody has a creature.
Hey, Piper, anyways, crazy what I told you over the past 3 days, huh? Great.
It doesn't quite have the same effect when we don't get to visually see them fighting.
Yeah. Unless they put us in a fight sequence like last time. Nope.
The less I'm around those traitorous idiots, the better. I cannot hold my tongue as well as most, you see.
There's no creature.
No creature.
Oh, we gotta go for it.
Okay.
I think this is very important.
Mm.
8 leeches.
You got lucky.
No, we just spent the night together. Nothing happened. Please, stop bullying me.
Another lesbian is bullying you.
I'm being bullied. That's right. We're gonna take him down from the inside. We're starting a union.
Hell yeah.
He'll crawl out of whatever hole he's scurried into, and everything will burn.
Fierce and bright. The use of italics in this scene is odd. Mozu was right, says, a police union will definitely solve these corruption and abuse problems.
Agreed.
I think that they are already the police and the police union, like the enforcers themselves, because they're not the army of a particular
I'll tear the
country,
enforcers
right? Like
to the
they're their
ground to
own.
They're all
entity.
mercenaries.
Yeah.
Like somehow we've commodified
Yeah, their
mercenaries.
primary loyalty is to themselves, just like the police in real life.
Yeah.
So they're all like, this is like a union within the police union.
Yeah. I don't think anything could excuse this, actually.
Yeah,
This
I
seems a little
agree.
extreme because it is now,
I think
like, if it was one bad accident, it's like, okay. This has happened, like, a lot of times now.
a lot of times.
It's too many times, right? Like,
I know, it's fucked up.
oh, sorry,
can't
I killed
imagine
my
it.
husband by him finding out about the weird pet I keep in the forest. That's a chimera of all the monsters I've ever seen. Like, I think that based on this, some of the discussion might be different if we were dating Piper here, but we so infrequently interact with characters, it feels like, in the story proper.
Yeah, I can't tell, like, if this always happens. That's why I'm interested in checking out one more route, maybe, just to see, like, if everything always happens, or if it's based on how many points you have with each character.
Because it really does read like just sort of everything always happens kind of the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey.
Well, it's daytime, so is she a vampire? Oh, yeah, okay, in the daytime. She's here. It's daytime.
She's got guns?
Hell yeah, finally someone has
No one else gets a
guns.
gun?
Armoros.
Oh.
He's obviously a soft boy. Obviously. I've
come on.
never doubted that for 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen him?
Look at him. He's a weenie through and through.
And then she kicked us into the hellhole.
Into Weenie Hut Jr. with us. Ah, now we're in the church.
Okay. I can't believe we're just waiting for Harry to, like, respawn. Like, he got instanced, and we have to wait the reload time.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey! It's Elaine!
Alright. How are Elaine and Omen gonna be involved in all of this? Are they gonna help us?
Elaine, could you set Harry on fire?
The
A creature? Yeah, he was under my bed. Just heard it screaming.
I like how Elaine is written.
Yeah. Again, very, like, similar to Omen, but also very clearly, like, oh, she knows she's the Princess of Hell.
Yeah. She's not trying to be human.
Yeah, Omen's definitely trying to be like, I'm just a poor little peasant boy.
Yeah, I like a lot that whole thing with the vampires too. Just monster characters in general, when the writing and the acting like focuses on the like slight differences that make them inhuman.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't come to pray.
I guess.
I love that in the main character.
Are we? Yeah, like what game? Games Cameron is all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
Games Cameron is like
games.
At sometimes like motivated to like move forward and push no matter what, and then sometimes like no, I don't want to deal with this, and like we really don't know which games we're getting between scene to scene.
No.
Whatever you want to apologize for, it's not necessary. I caused a disturbance when I came here.
That's one way to put it.
Deny. All to be free from my father. I thought that only I would suffer the consequences, not that it would affect others so severely. I was a fool. Powerful things always break something else when they attempt change. Thank you for saying that. Still, I put this trouble before him. Maybe he wouldn't have been driven to these means otherwise.
I don't know about that. I think he would have still caused problems.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I'm just an empath.
I think you ask a question meant for a hunter. You destroy creatures when they hurt others, but you must know that all creatures are capable of harm and of evil. Is it wiser for you to kill someone because of its potential to do harm, or kinder for you to not bet its life on your fear? Either way, I don't think this is what you really want to know. My sister and I have friends in this town, people we love in this town. We have things to lose. You have my promise to help when you need it, and I have faith that you'll make the right choice, whatever your definition of right is.
That's right, we'll incarcerate Harry. We'll put him through the justice system.
Maybe, but I'm sure you'll do whatever you think best. I think you're kind, and if you weren't, maybe you would have hurt less about all of this. Few seek the advice of a demon. Fewer take it seriously. I wonder if it's fate that I'm here. This place has taught me so many things. I would need much older eyes to see something so vast. My father would know. Perhaps it's why he doesn't understand why I love your kind. Your fragile, flowing world. Your lives so short they could be measured.
Your
by
puny little
seconds,
existences.
as I
Your
do.
frail and easily crushed lives.
Wow.
I can't believe someone taught Omen to swear.
They let Omen say fuck.
Yeah?
Yeah. Of course Algar taught Omen how to say fuck. Oh, man.
I want to condemn him.
Harry,
I don't want to
has
understand
he's
him.
fucked up. No, he fucked up.
I want to know why he did the fucked up experiments to people. No, I don't care.
Yeah, it's too late now.
It won't be easy. I'd rather you not have to stand before him on your own with no backup.
Well, unfortunately, I can't think of any... Oh, okay. I guess August will be there, maybe. Like... He's a wascally old soldier.
I wish Omen had this kind of vibe earlier in the story.
Yeah. Like, otherworldly, right? Because otherwise he's just
Mhm.
he's just like role-playing a guy, you know?
Yeah, he's
He
just
goes
a
to the
weenie.
market, he eats an apple, he pays for it. Nothing weird.
Assuming a hell of a lot, aren't you? But you're right enough. You're about the only exciting thing left in this goddamn town.
I forgot about the button shortage? Or buttonhole shortage?
Buttonhole shortage.
I think that's a very funny concept that, like, we have all these myths about animals just because we don't know the difference between them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, I fucked up, but it was the boy who cried fox the whole time.
So, listen.
Yeah.
I'm no good with the whole emotional thing. That's what Ezra's here for.
I'm like an anti-empath.
No, he just self-expresses better is all. Makes the sentimental shit sound more natural, not so awkward and weird. Anyway, I just wanted to ask if you're doing okay. What are they saying? Effort shows affection or something?
I appreciate the effort that you took to arrive at that question.
Yeah, I
It's
just asked,
that's
hey,
a
you doing
really
okay?
That's a really fucking good line. Oh man, that's good.
I didn't think
Put
you
that
would.
one in my pocket
In
for
fact, I trust
all
that you
the
won't.
times I have to talk to
I
straight
know you're
men.
gonna try to do something about this mess.
Oh, nothing. Just killing time till Harry comes back. You know, the normal.
You know, just gonna kill my boss.
I'll confront him.
Again, why is it giving us these options?
Also, I'll confront him and I'll talk to him. Just are the same thing. I guess it's just intention, but we're gonna condemn him.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for this man.
No, I don't at all.
When I'm like, when I think about, his husband died and he went too far. He went too far before that. He went too far and neglected his husband, and then his husband got murdered because of it.
Yeah, Harry, you're not gonna come out here and be like, you can't cancel me because I'm gay. Like, it's not homophobic to cancel Harry.
Folks, hashtag Harry's over party. The front page article in the in the Lunaris Times is gonna be fucking my call out post to Harry.
Yeah.
I was like, buckle up, motherfuckers. It's time for a motherfucking essay. This pyramid of shit. Wow. Alcar's so cool. Alcar just learned what swear words were like 3 months ago, and now he's teaching them to open.
When he like just learned English, instead of wolf language, and he learned all the swears first.
Oh yeah. Oh no, they got us doing it too.
Well, I'd better go and put more drinks on somebody else's tab before this town starts missing me.
God, he's so cool.
Puts on his cool sunglasses.
Yeah?
Oh, I wouldn't worry. I broke into the catacombs once just to
what would make this game a lot better is if it were like a Kosh and all of the characters had fucking little meme avatars. And his could be with the sunglasses and say, deal with it.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm saying that about this game. It's true about every game. Like, I think Love Spell definitely benefited from having a bunch of, like, wacky, character portraits, but also what if they were memes?
I love when a team obviously adores their own OCs.
That much, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are we really doing everyone?
Yeah.
So this is another thing where it just feels like
We already
ultimately,
did this, where
it
we like
doesn't-
went around and talked to everybody.
Yeah, and it's like, this is just another instance of, like, it really feels like it doesn't matter who you pick, right?
Yeah, you're right.
And it's just such a shame, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Also, they did not make a portrait for Coco, and they did not make a portrait for the little Chimera, and I want to know what both of them look like.
Mm-hmm.
I'd feel worse for the Chimera if I could see it.
Yeah.
How's your
I
day?
have a vision
You
in my
feeling
mind
okay?
of what it looks like, which would make me all the more curious to see what they intended.
And what they imagined when they wrote about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just physically?
And yet I'm wasting time.
Wasting time here at the end.
I've been thinking about this for 3 days, and you know what the conclusion I've come to is? I don't want to do this.
Games, why now?
Games, please.
Why didn't finding this information motivate you to take decisive action? I don't like this. I don't like this about you. We've been woobified by our polycule.
They've turned
What
us
a
into the
sentence.
this is the curse of the Gap Moe.
You know, I can quite literally see your thoughts and where they linger, and as much as I'd love to do exactly as you desire, you happen to be a very important person, and I'd have Gus casting a storm above my shop if I keep you here.
Is that new lore? Has Ezra established that he can like get some idea of our reading our mind before?
Yeah,
Is it
I
'cause
think
we
it's
had
come up like
sex?
once and never been relevant.
Hmm.
I think it's been brought up before.
Maybe.
Well, I mean,
Why not?
why not, right? Like, it's just a kiss.
Yeah.
A
Like,
kiss
it's like,
isn't bad,
it's
right?
like they say, it was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
How did it end up like this?
Yeah.
Now I'm in a polycule.
Yeah. And she's calling a cab.
And saying, "Get on with it."
Just driving by. Get to the story.
Get in the car, bitch. We're going to confront Harry for his crimes against humanity.
And we'll stop for a coffee, don't worry.
August and Piper pull up in a convertible.
Yeah, beep beep.
Come on, loser. We're going to confront the establishment we work for.
Jesus?
Okay. All right. Well, you choose the heart, you get.
And the kettle whistles, and a milk truck bursts into the bread factory, spilling milk all over.
One of the most like
Oh.
turned
It would
off-putting
appear that you've almost more
situations and
successfully coaxed
emotions
me to do
is
exactly as you
somebody
desired.
fucking wasting time, being a coward, not doing what they're supposed to do, and then being like, yeah, but I'm kind of horny now. Do you want to do horny stuff?
I made myself horny.
No, I could not be less horny right now because you are being
You never need to
irresponsible.
apologize for that.
That's not sexy.
It says games. Looking at the man who said, who I said, "Nah, I'm good to" twice fills me with unquenchable fuck power. Yeah, Harry's not even a Witcher, so I don't think he can do anything. I mean, August isn't either, but it's like a Witcher and a guy versus just like a guy.
Yeah. Who fucking knows? I think he's gonna inject himself with a potion and turn into Mr. Hyde.
Let me guess what Games is gonna say. Oh no.
I don't know.
Figured out when I got there.
yeah.
Oh, I see. I will end this.
Oh, I see. Really, it's really giving us a lot of chances to get points one way or the other, huh?
Yeah, what do these points do?
We'll find out, I guess.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah,
when we
it's a
kill
real
him,
Shadow the
maybe?
Hedgehog situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's
if
that-
we gave inconsistent answers, what would that do?
Where's that damn fourth condemnation?
You'll be careful, won't you? Promise me that.
What does that even mean in this context?
Meanwhile, Harry's ripping babies from people's families and saying this is like stealing candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
Now Harry is Seto Kaiba.
Yeah, Harry's gonna be like, "Oh man, if you keep saying I suck shit and did war crimes, I might just fall off due to the power of your words."
Nope, Finn wants to say hello.
Hey Finn, you coming to waste my time too?
Capital V
I came as
vampire.
soon as I sensed
Oh
you
yeah?
were.
That's because this is a real masquerade. What we're doing here.
Never one to miss out, are you?
He doesn't sound happy about it. He was like, this was my special private time with games.
Maybe that's like one of the things that made them break up, right? Is like Ben's constantly like, I can feel Ezra's a little horny. Comes in and just like ruin, just like, hey, so you free? It's like, no, I'm busy at work.
I was hoping I could steal you away for a little while, actually. Not for anything nefarious. Fiero simply longs to speak to you.
I have been wasting hours now not doing stuff.
Instead of framing it in the terms of like, oh, a couple days have passed and I still haven't done anything, like instead we could say, over the last few days I have been talking to everyone.
Right,
and
we've been waiting for Harry. Like, that's better because I've been waiting for Harry, and so I've had these conversations about like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, right? Like, then it's fine, and not like,
yeah,
I've had 3 days and I haven't thought about it even a little bit.
Yeah, this game does that a lot. Like, time passes and then exposition, which doesn't make any sense. The time passing and the exposition should be tied together.
Yeah, oh my god, we are just being taken down anyways. We didn't have a choice.
I want to know what Fiero's gonna say. He's an important
I mean, yeah, but
clue here.
I wish it were in another context.
Yeah.
Your words sting, dear hunter. Now, follow me.
He's the most distinct character, I think, so far in terms of shapes. He's not particularly muscly. He's got a much more well-defined chin than I think anyone. Maybe Harry has a similar chin.
He's got a huge chin, but not as muscular of a body.
Yeah, he's definitely a little more lithe than everyone.
Oh, empath powers.
As soon as I'm done here. We're out of characters, right? We've talked to everyone besides August?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Phew.
They're building this up a lot like it's this big moral choice, but it's not.
It's not. It's like, oh, I want this guy to get punished for fucking doing human experiments. Like, what?
In what world are we supposed to play this game as someone who, even after all this, still doesn't have sufficient empathy for creatures and monsters and non-humans? Like, this is a game that is clearly, like, designed and marketed for monster fuckers.
Yeah.
Like,
but at the end, you're supposed to be like,
playing this and is like,
maybe Harry's just misunderstood, you know? Like,
I don't know. It just feels like it's trying to prey on the logical fallacy of like, well, I can't cancel him because he's gay. I can't criticize queer representation in media.
All of it's, you know, because it exists, it's good.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as bad publicity. That's what Harry always says.
Oh, the woman they're looking for, Aya.
Yeah. So we killed Aya, I think, is the implication here. Which, you know, like, well...
Oh, so each one of them is separately a different monster.
And they're let out at different times, I suppose.
Oh.
So we killed one of them. There might be... So some are still out there, probably.
Oh, no. I thought they were all merged together.
Maybe that'll be the final boss. There's like 3 chimeras standing on each other's shoulders.
In a trench coat.
Yeah.
Everyone's out here like, if you need anything, just call me. And then we say, no, I don't need your help.
Anyways,
and
thank
then
you.
Leave.
Yeah. I love this basement scotch.
Wow, these vampires, they're like my family.
Like I found a family. Are you trying to make me go against
Mr.
Harry
Spock.
just because of fucking... Oh, his husband will be sad. Okay. I bet his husband was also sad when Harry left him for the months at a time and then killed him inadvertently, you know? Like, right? Like...
Why make the bed when it's surely just going to get messy again,
I can't believe it. Finston College.
Since he bit you, you still have a continuing connection, huh?
I guess so. At least for a little bit.
Oh, jeez. We're so horny.
/says r/male on living spaces.
Horny I can deal with. Indecisive I can deal with. Horny and indecisive, I'll kill you. I could not be less turned on right now, and it sucks so bad. Because I want to goof and be like sexy vampire man, but I fucking can't deal with our character being such a fucking weenie, time waster, didn't understand the assignment ass.
I think we're good. I don't think we should drink before we go.
Let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Get on with it.
The horn honking on the convertible rings through the basement. Are you done yet?
Crashes through the wall.
You told me you needed 5 more minutes about an hour ago.
3 days ago.
It's 3 days ago. You said you needed 5 minutes to clean up.
So
okay,
you're having
Finn.
an existential crisis in there.
Damn, I wish I could get drunk again. I wish I could just get fucking plastered. Yeah, you see, I used to get drunk and then I learned about sex. Like, damn.
I remember, I mean, it seems like, never mind, I'm not, if he can drink alcohol, then it seems like it should go into his bloodstream, because he only ever drinks blood. So, obviously, when he drinks blood, it goes into his bloodstream somehow.
Yeah, well, see, so he has to drink a drunk person's blood.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what Anne Rice vampires do. But, like, if you can just drink straight up alcohol, then that seems like it would really fuck you up, because it would just go straight into your blood as alcohol with no blood.
Yeah, because you don't have... It's not like you're, like, digesting anything, you know? Nothing else is stopping. It's just pure alcohol, then.
Yeah.
The beat of your heart betrays.
Yeah, what are the rules in Vampire the Masquerade, chat? Let me know.
I'm sure someone knows, right?
Because Anne Rice vampires, if they like eat food, anything other than blood, they throw up. Like it doesn't work. And here Finn can just like take a shot.
We're gonna see him at the bar next time. He's just be eating chicken wings. And he's like, "Yeah, I just don't digest it. I'm like a skeleton where it just falls right out of me, right?" Like.
Oh, it's worth it though, he says.
Better out than in, I always say.
Oh my god. He's like one of those baby dolls where you like make the food, baby food, and then it just travels through the doll.
Oh yeah.
And I've known many in my time.
We're the strongest and most capable hunter. That's a really low bar.
But the most indecisive.
Lucky to have you on its side.
I mean, I guess we're the most capable in that we killed the creature, and no one else did.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Everybody says, well, we kissed Ezra, so we gotta kiss.
We got equal opportunity, right?
Yeah, fair's fair. We gotta support all of the whole polycule equally.
Yeah. Jeez.
People can't just kiss in this game because they love each other.
They kiss because they're fucking nasty.
They always want to fuck. Like, it's never just like a kiss like, good luck, I love you. Or,
yeah, it's never just like a peck, right? There was one peck earlier, but it only came because someone else showed up and interrupted our about to fuck on the fucking kitchen sink.
More games. God.
Finn, do you know how long we've been working at this? We're trying.
We just had sex like 6 hours ago.
Very well. But you'll come back.
Yeah, what do you think we're doing?
Shattering in its gentle intensity. I'm fucking done.
Everyone's just asking us, do you condemn him? And it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll confront him. I don't want to understand. I don't care.
No, I think we understand.
We understand. We understand that he was doing fucked up experimentation on people and then locking them up in prison.
I just ask that your
We overstand, if anything, says
Yeah.
Sid.
man would make the decisions that he has. Of that much I'm sure. You don't know how he'll react to being confronted.
Gonna be like a rabid dog.
Oh my god, James Cameron, you've had so long to think about this. Why haven't you planned any of this? It's like the author is just writing as they're making up the story. Like they're just going.
And that seemed like an impossible feat to me for a very long time. Centuries even. He's strong. You've seen his face and that pretty scar? He fought Leviathan Casimir, and he lives to tell the
Levi
tale.
stands for Leviathan. Wow.
That's so kick-ass. I mean, Leviathan, Finnegan.
Terrified of him.
They're all very like stuffy, like literature-style names. That's how they met each other.
Mm-hmm. It would have been cool if we had kind of like built up to this a little more.
We also hadn't really built up Harry as like a guy.
No, yeah.
He's just like the leader, and like I get that he's strong then, but I don't know. He could have more like purple hearts on him or something, you know, like.
Yeah, more stories about Harry, people talking about him.
He hangs Leviathan's head from his desk or whatever. It's something.
You'd better. I'll be terribly lonely again.
It'll just be me and Ezra,
Just
and I'll be so
also
lonely.
Fucking turning on a dime. We're either, oh no, I'm scared, this is serious, or I'm horny. These are the two emotions that everyone has. These are the only emotions that anyone has.
It's true.
Oh, I'll turn you into a vampire.
I remember it quite sexily. I suppose I should go.
Get on with it!
Beep beep.
Beep beep! Wait, it's us. We're in the car outside. The engine is running.
It took so long that we also got in the back seat.
I know. I saw it already.
James Cameron's gonna have to sit in the middle of us.
Be careful.
Man, I can't believe how much of a turn this James Cameron took.
Where is this a worse James Cameron than the James Cameron in Best Friends Forever?
No, but we're getting close.
Especially-
Maybe it's like similarly bad on different axes.
Yeah, this is a bottom tier James Cameron.
Yeah. I also he says left for Wendy's and came back. Absolutely. They sat in an In-N-Out line and they're still back in time. Oh, okay. We're just here now.
All right.
But now we have to have a conversation with August before we confront Harry. Where he asks us, do you condemn Harry for his actions? It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Why do you
and?
keep asking me? Are there different endings? I assume there's different endings depending on the amount of condemn versus sympathize that you choose.
Yeah, the ending that we're gonna get is the canonical one where we condemn him for his fucked up crimes against humanity.
Yeah. If the game dares to try to make us feel bad, I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Honestly, Harry can have like a speech or whatever, but I want it to be like Asura's Wrath, where like halfway through I can just like cleave him with my sword. You know, like.
Yeah, you've given me nothing to sympathize with him about, other than that he's gay married.
Right.
Which
yeah,
again
and that
is
his
not
husband's
enough.
Dead.
one day, hopefully.
His
soon,
husband's dead, and then they ignore the fact that it's by his own negligence.
I'll
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
order to Lunaris. Or I guess I'll at least die trying. I've never been very good at quitting.
This motherfucker finished his PhD.
This is just another thing where it also feels like we as a character exist for other characters to talk about how they fit into the story, and maybe it would be better if
Yeah.
everyone else just was it the important one and not us.
That Harry usually deals with.
Yeah. Welcome, Comedy Clouds. Honestly, you haven't missed that much. We just went around talking to everyone.
Yeah, we just
before
told everyone that we're
we
planning to fight Harry over his bullshit.
We're about to confront Harry after this scene, I think.
Yeah, because this is the last character we haven't talked to. We even have talked to every side character.
Yeah, it is also like last week when Sid was an hour late and also did not miss anything.
If we're on August's route, we would say you're working yourself to the boner because we'd be horny for no reason.
Oh my god. Yeah, I wonder if things are less horny with August because they're just like not that kind of person.
August is just gonna be like, yes, you would have fucked off my desk before we talked to Harry.
Yeah, right? Right?
Oh, Junior? I want to see Junior. Oh, we're just in time. So it says, games, I'm so horny. August says, very good. Let's be on with it then.
this is maybe the reason that we should play August, a little bit of August route.
I need to know how you feel about all of this before. I need to know because I cannot make up my mind.
Condemn him. Don't worry. Condemn him. Condemn.
Yeah, I don't have the sort of attachment that you have, buddy.
Yeah, I've been here for like a week, maybe 2 weeks because of all the time skips.
Oh no, something in the air, a buzz. Oh, from August's magic, I guess.
Yeah.
I was immediately thinking about like a Fate Stay Night situation of like, oh no, someone's put up a magical barrier.
Right, like
around
they're like
the
pumping
school.
poison in through the fireplace.
Yeah.
Everything I worked for, everything I've ever stood for. I saw him as my mentor, a man who raised me with a kindness my father would never even dream of showing me.
Yeah, fucking apparently.
You didn't know. I'm not gonna say I don't think he's evil. He's kept doing this.
Yeah.
I think he's evil.
Yeah, he didn't start out early. Yeah. Maybe he didn't start out evil, but
he's definitely evil now. Maybe he was ambiguously evil before. He's clearly evil now.
Yeah. Maybe he's possessed by something. Who fucking knows? It's too late now.
Lapping up any scraps of approval he dared to lavish me with.
This is horny. This is fetish content.
To be acknowledged and told I'm doing a good job. He gave that to me.
Damn, they've got problems.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, August is the main character of this game, and also they have a lot of baggage.
Yeah. It's like August, Piper, and then any of the other four in any order.
Yeah. August posts all those gifted kid memes on social media.
Oh yeah.
Like, imagine if fucking Geralt of Rivia, like, waxing poetic this much about stuff before he fucking did it. Like, you know?
Yeah, Geralt Witcher's always just like, sod off, I hate you, and then he, like, cleaves someone's head off, you know? Like...
Good evening, both.
Both. I'm going to kill you now.
He has those all on because he's going to pull a sword
I
on
have to
us.
apologize for my
Yeah.
absence. As I'm sure you can imagine, I haven't exactly been in the right frame of mind to hold the whole country on my shoulders, let alone Lunaris.
Yeah, you would not believe it. I just found out that my
I'm
chimera
sure
got
it's been
murdered.
very difficult. for you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let August raise hell.
Is something wrong, Augustus? You don't look well.
Then
Damn.
say it, Games. Say it.
Just say it. Will they let me say it?
Games.
James?
Speak. Now. You're beginning to alarm me. I don't know what you're talking about. I ordered you to Lunaris to solve this mess, and you stand here and accuse me.
Yeah.
And you
Bad-
will stand
bad
here
reaction,
and lie to
bro.
us so easily.
Go off! Yeah!
What evidence do you have of the
Get his
supposed
ass.
indiscretion you accuse me of?
I've got testimony from your fucking dead husband.
Yeah.
James?
Sid says Games. You see, Harry, I'm actually the CEO of Lunaris.
That's an
Oh,
important lesson
man.
for you, Harry, that you didn't learn because you got your way to the top too fast. Never judge a book by its cover. You know, he didn't have to be dead. He wants you to fucking stop. Just a second.
Yeah,
I'm
he
saving.
wants you to stop.
I'm saving in case something crazy goes on, but
He
wants you to
obviously
stop.
loves you, but yeah. Sid says you can't judge a Games by its Cameron.
It's true.
You must stop, Harry. It's already gone too far.
I will see it through. I have to. I owe it to mankind.
We're gonna have to, like,
Disappointed.
defeat him with, like, facts and logic, or we have to debate our way out of this.
Tell us what it is. The blood? The elixir they gave to them when they're merely children.
Of course it was. Is. What else could it possibly be? It's always blood, isn't it? I am sorry I've hurt you, Augustus. I thought you might understand.
Understand what? Oh, they do have tears on their sprite.
I thought you were a
That's a
friend,
nice touch.
a father, even. You've killed people, our people.
See, August is the
You swore
protagonist.
to protect them as they swore to protect
August is the
mankind.
protagonist. Why are we here?
We're responsible for them. They put their lives
We're here to give
in our
August the
hands
the
and
motivation
trust
they
people, not
need
put them in danger.
to confront Harry.
We take them from their families when they're children and raise them to believe we're giving them the chance to save the world. And all we gave them was a curse. You took advantage of their trust in you. And you sentenced them to die the second you placed that vial in their hands and told them to drink.
Get his ass.
Go off, Queen.
And what of mankind? They'll overrun us one day, sooner than you think.
I'd rather mankind die an honest death instead of turning into fucking monsters.
Damn.
Since that's finally some big acting, and that's true. We got some
Yeah.
acting going on here.
You are wrong.
August, do you not see? I wanted us to be on even footing. I came to realize how unfair it is that they hold such an advantage over us. They can do things we could never dream of, and we have these hunters just at our disposal. The untapped
We've got all these child
Yeah?
soldiers.
lies
Are you
within
telling
them
me
is
we're not
beyond
supposed to use
anything
them
that
like
we can
this?
imagine.
At our disposal to dispose of them?
These children, they gave them to me.
Do you realize what this could mean for
They're
you?
my children
How
now.
much more you could be?
Harry's just doing this because he's pissed that he was rejected by the Juice.
Mmm.
Instead of asking, am I ready to take on our enemies, you would think, there is no stopping me.
Yes. Holy fuck. Even now.
Even now!
Nothing we did there changed anything about how Harry responded, and even now we could be like, yeah, I get it. Like, what?
No, we're not gonna take the evil path at the last second.
Rayday says, you saw that thing in the woods? Wouldn't you like to be the horrible crying thing? And you know what? When you put it that way, I get it.
You expect me to waste perfectly good child soldiers?
Yeah, right?
It's good.
Again, we just got him here. You telling me not to use him?
Also, I feel like I understand now from like the last scene with Finn, like how powerful
You're
Harry is in
curious to
terms
know
of
how I
like his
made them
ability
better?
as a fighter.
How I can
But
help
like
to
we're
even the odds?
so like
Deep in the
this is
story.
like no, I mean August and Games are reacting to Harry like a child having to confront their parent, you know?
Mhm. Yeah.
Like which feels like a little much. Like, it's like, yeah, there's elements of that obviously in August's story, but like August is also a grown-ass adult.
Yeah. But also, it's like, I get it because it's like Harry's the boss of him and
A
also
hunter
like
is
the
just
country's
a vessel,
worth of mercenaries.
well-trained and
But
disciplined,
also we, Games
always
Cameron,
worldly,
have
but
like,
refined to
I
kill.
don't know, I think there
We
could have
have
been
provided
more
you with nothing but the
instances
best
where Games
tools to take
Cameron
on your target.
could be
Even the
intimidated
most
that would have
Oh,
set
sure.
more of a
whelps
precedent.
are turned into
No,
seasoned
sure.
soldiers.
The most meager of whelps. We took the shittiest kids we could find and we gave them enough blood to make them
Resilient
badass,
individuals,
epic,
remarkable
anti-meta
results.
soldiers.
However,
Wamakar says, issuing correction on previous post of mine regarding the war criminal Harold Addington. You do not, under any circumstances, gotta
remarkably
hand it to him.
uninspiring.
Rayday says, that's me, the meagerest whelp. Finally some representation.
Oh man. Also, you know, because this is so close to the Witcher,
I know it's upsetting, but please
it also
know I'm not
runs a
disappointed.
little bit weak because
merely
obviously the
mean to
conflict
uplift you with
between
the
like
initiation.
Vesemir wanting to
It was
make more
crafted to prepare
Witchers
you and protect you. We do not go
in
into
The
field
Witcher is
without
like a
knowing the
lot
danger,
more like
and we
morally
all
fraught
experience
and
loss in some
ambiguous
form
than
or
this. with the idea that like witchers are of themselves, like, you know, it's not just, well, who's going to defend people, blah blah, like obviously this is torturing people, obviously this is abusing children, but then also like they have existed long enough that they have their own culture and their own sense of like family and traditions that would be lost as a culture because of how long they've been around if there were no more witchers. And so you can understand Vesemir's perspective of wanting to preserve his culture. Anyway, it's a lot. They got a lot more space to tell that story as well.
The drawbacks, or curse, as you would so inelegantly put it,
I find curse to just be such an ugly word.
Side effect of its blessing. Like all science, there is trial and error. I have seen the errors and made strides to correct them.
Yeah, that's cool. The blood rejected you and you still killed the most badass vampire in the world. So,
would
like,
this land better if we read all the lore? So asks Sid.
No. Because we don't have all the lore still.
I don't think so, but I mean, we're definitely going to read a lot more of the lore as soon as we hit a break point here.
And why didn't you take it?
This is a sacrifice for me as well, you know, like, I've put a lot into this. I've had to take a lot of blood.
If the consequences were so great and you were so desperate, then why didn't you take it upon yourself? Speaking of
Get his
sacrifices
ass.
like you
Fuck him up.
your own, but you still used others for your own means.
Yeah, why don't you become a monster, idiot?
The sacrifices are my own. The blood is upon my hands, and it is a burden I am willing to carry if it means we can defeat them. I am expected to lead them, to guide them, make sure our path is set straight. I may not partake in
Fucking trying to like gaslight us, like, you're the ones who are actually dehumanizing yourselves, but go off, I guess.
I'm not worthy, am I? I'm no hunter, after all. Tell me, hunter, provided you had the choice to find a way to protect the things and people that you love as I have.
Damn, you did such a good job with your dead husband.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wouldn't, actually.
How old are we supposed to be?
Games, recognize that he just tricked you. Like, what?
Then you understand why this must continue.
No,
and
I don't.
Most importantly, why I expect your full cooperation.
Okay, so we can either try to trick him, I guess, or we can just. I don't even want to lie to him.
No, don't lie. Just
before we condemn him, though, I need to use the restroom real quick.
Okay, give me something to read while you're in the restroom.
Okay, let's go find a lore.
You gotta hand it to him. That's right. You do not, under any circumstances, gotta hand it to him. How about do we read the first hunter? This is the last entry.
Yes, we read that one.
Yes, we did.
This was the racist one. We read this one.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is all of these are like multiple pages. Let me see if I can find a single page one in here. Did we read this one?
Raven, we have not read.
This is Raven's intro. Okay, you get this one. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. Raven. We remember that Finn had described that he rescued Raven when Levi was going to kill her. The idea that Levi is short for Leviathan really fucked me up. That's fantastic. I love OCs. Anyway. Levi holds Finn firmly against the ground, his wrists gathered in one big hand. Okay. And a knee pressing down on his chest. And there's that fucking laugh again. That laugh that would haunt Finn's dreams if he could sleep. What kind of voice does he have? Probably like a... You'll never learn, will you, my child? Levi grabs his chin and snaps his head to the side, making him watch as the life fades from the young girl's eyes. See if you can pinpoint the exact moment when her heart stops beating. No cheating! Finn sees her lips move, and there's an ache deep in his chest that he can't quite place as her hand falls to the side, her fingers twitching, and he swears she's reaching for him. Let me go, he hisses, finally mustering the strength to push his sire away. I've read a pet peeve that some people have is using hiss as a verb for dialogue that has no letter S's in it, and now it bothers me too. Levi rolls his eyes and stands slowly, dusting off his coat and adjusting the high collar of his expensive shirt. They mean nothing, Finnegan. They are here to serve us, to sustain us, nothing more, he says, kicking the girl's hand aside as he passes. You'll remember that one day, and you'll once again become a worthy heir. He turns and begins to walk toward the bustling street where they found her, leaving Finn standing alone before Finn cries out, Then why me? Why am I still here? Why was I worth saving, and why do you torture me? Levi scoffs and appraises him for a moment before he turns and carries on walking, his hands stuffed deep in his pockets. He shouts over his shoulder, I was foolish enough to think you'd be like me, and yet all you do is disappoint. Maybe I should have let your boy live instead. Jesus Christ. Finn clenches his fist so hard that his nails break the skin of his palm. A growl rumbling deep in his chest as he watches Levi disappear into the crowd. He closes his eyes and desperately seeks out the image of pretty silver eyes and a dimpled smile, a face that he's almost forgotten, no matter how hard he tries. He heads for the dying girl and shuts out the smell of the blood that generously coats the cobblestones, pooling in a halo around her. Her heart is weak, but it still beats. She doesn't deserve this. None of them did. None of them will. And he can't let another life fade away. Stay with me, okay? What's your name? She doesn't open her eyes, but her lashes flutter in recognition, her lips moving, and Finn manages to hear her whispered final word, Raven. There was something about the way her eyes sparkled as they stalked her from the shadows, her thoughts cheerful and bright, and Finn does something he promised himself he never would. Her lips curl over the cut wrist he offers her, and Raven drinks.
Wow.
Wow.
I like that Levi kind of has the Pegasus vibe to his voice. The Finny boy.
Yeah, I imagined him more as like now that we know that he has a big gay coat, a big gay aristocrat coat, it definitely like repaints him in my mind as more Pegasus. Like I had imagined him more as like in more like the Vampire Lestats maker Magnus, who's just like a big scary guy.
Mm-hmm.
With no sexual element. Anyway, back to confronting Harry.
Yeah. Condemn him. Fuck you. That's all we get.
So this plan to confront Harry basically failed because we're still fucking cops, and we would actually do the same thing if we were in the same situation.
We didn't get a choice on that one, I guess.
Yeah.
Apparently we just would. It's like, I don't know if I agree with that one.
That was so stupid.
Did we just...
After all that...
We didn't even condemn him. We were just like, we looked at him angry.
Didn't say anything.
Let's go.
Yeah. So I guess condemn him but lie would have been us saying like, yes, I agree, but obviously we don't agree.
Yeah, we'd be like,
case.
oh, hell yeah. And then we'd like have our fingers crossed behind our back.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, now what fucking happens?
A second. I wonder if
That's it? You just had a meeting with your bad manager and didn't get anything out of it? Like, sorry.
No. See, we're on a new chapter, and it's to serve man.
Oh my god.
So I think the chapter breaks here, and basically, like, this is our ending choice, is we are going to condemn him. Instead of, I guess, sympathizing with him, which again...
And... Oh my god, that was so much built up to not even a physical
Fucking
confrontation.
hell, you're both okay. I heard in the wolf that he's back.
They're so
Yes,
dramatic!
back.
They're so dramatic, and all we did
Lost
was
his
have a
damn
tense
mind,
conversation
apparently.
with words.
We didn't even, like, debate
I don't know.
him. He was just like,
is.
here's all my motivations. And then he left. And it's like, okay.
And then he left! What's going on? This is like a lot of drama. About not a lot of action. This is like they're treating this like inter-workplace drama. Like, I've tried to go, I need to go to HR about this.
I very much want to just...
This feels like the sort of thing, like, when the anime production delays start happening, and you have to, like, sort of make filler parts to be able to get to the one big thing you want to do. It gives off that same vibe where I feel like we're just kind of, like, spinning our wheels until we get to do the real big epic thing.
Yeah.
By just letting the characters sort of, like, riff off of each other, but not, like, get anywhere.
Yeah.
What the hell happened in there?
We literally just talked. And that's it.
Yeah, he just proved that he was just like, yeah, I think it's cool that I'm condemning children to a life of being soldiers.
It's fine. You don't have to say it. I can already tell by the look on your face.
Thank God we don't have to say it. Because I feel like admitting also that, like, we didn't do anything afterwards would be, like, even worse.
With what? A tense conversation? I thought that's what you were just gonna fucking do now.
No, next time we cleave
It
them
took
in
us
half.
3 days to do this.
Yeah, it's gonna take us 4 more days for us to cleave them in half.
Well, okay, games, because you're not paying any fucking attention. Now I'm getting mad at this now. I'm getting heated. We're gonna have to take some more lore. We're gonna have to take some more breaks to read some more lore, just so that I don't get mad.
Yeah,
now,
I get it.
gotta take a break from these fraught emotional conversations to have sex with my boyfriends.
And here's the thing: we're not gonna have sex. How could we in this situation?
Like, I know this is so fucked.
Imagine having just been through this. And being like, ugh, the only thing that's going to help me right now is having sex after I failed to do anything.
Those with blood on their hands always get what they deserve.
This is so dramatic about nothing.
Maybe we'd get a better ending if we had all the sex and we could have all that tension out.
Every little baby step that we take now, we have to go back and fuck our boyfriends about it. Like, constantly. Like, we truly cannot do anything without the emotional boost of sex.
Yeah, Sid says, seems like we gave it the element of surprise in case we could talk Harry out of war crimes. That's kind of how it feels. Oh wait, we got a fun box. Never mind. I'm okay now. I feel good.
Ah, confirmation.
So that's why he's got the things over his desk, because he used to be an artist, I assume?
It's not easy to push down the baser urges and instincts that are ingrained in us. creatures hunt and kill without question or hesitation. So to take the nefarious route when it comes to dealing with those who have wronged you is the simple solution. To have the power we have, and to have the solution to all of our problems laid out before us like a neatly wrapped present, all it would take would be one tug of the string, and it would all be set right, wouldn't it?
Y'all, this is great, but I don't know if this is the right time. Oh, we're tying it back in. Oh, okay. It would be so easy to continue to do crimes against children.
Would it?
I mean, in comparison to doing something, not doing something would be a lot easier. So if we agree with him, does that mean all the characters just start going like, damn, shitty move, damn, you suck, and we like break it off?
No, we'll never know because we're gonna have sex about it now.
Absolutely, we're not.
Sure I can find something for you to borrow?
Ben, not the time. Wait,
Oh
get
my
his
God.
ass, actually. Hold up, get him.
Finally, get
Fuck
him.
him up.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yes.
him up.
Yes.
They've got you there, Finnegan.
Yeah.
You've come to the wrong place if decency is what you're after.
I do like Finn. He has a lot of good lines. I wish we could have met under different
Who?
circumstances. Zip zop! Zip zop! Shirt obliterated.
That's right. You should keep it.
Wow,
This is why our clothes got all fucked up. This is because you just fucking...
This is what it looks like from everyone else's perspective when you like play an MMO and you move your gear in and out of the slots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, being voiced by Gideon Emeria helps, yes. Chat.
No! No! What? I'll get it tomorrow.
Right now I gotta have sex with my boyfriends. This oh god.
No,
this is so
I'm not
this
okay.
is so slow. And why is it thinking about heavy emotions and then having sex about it and then thinking like Games Cameron just doesn't seem like that type of person.
I'm going to bed. I'm not kissing them. I know what it means.
Going to bed.
I'm going to fucking bed.
I'm so tired, says Chorps away.
I need to go to bed. See, this is fine. See, it's still, like, romantic, but it doesn't have to be like, oh. They sandwiched me while we were kissing really sexily.
Yeah, we don't. You can, again, you can buy the game. Well, time for a good night's rest, that's right.
Agreed.
Let's take a lore break to represent our dreams.
Oh, maybe we should. Oh, wait, everyone's here.
Everyone's here.
The gang's all here. Okay.
More lesbians coming in to interrupt our sleepy time. Yeah. What do we want? We read. What have we read? Let's start from the top and make sure we've read all.
We haven't
of them.
read this one.
We haven't read the very first one, the Hunter Academy.
Wait, or did we?
We read.
No, because we read the one about the school. We read this one.
Yeah. We read the one about hunters also, didn't we? Because it's like
No,
really patronizing.
Yeah, it's very patronizing. Yeah, no, this is it.
Yeah, we read that one. Enforcers, maybe we didn't read then.
We didn't read Forces. I don't think we've read Witches or...
We definitely haven't read Witches.
Yeah.
Alright, let's read Witches. You wanna trade off?
Yeah.
Alright.
Witches are, in short, a curious phenomenon. There is no clear start to the origin of witches, but they have appeared to have existed as long as time can tell. There have been numerous accounts of strange incidents, with seemingly no explanation as to why lightning would quite literally strike a home more than twice with almost ill intent, or why another town would find their crops flourishing during each harvest, while others perished.
Unexplained stories such as these were abundant in number in the time before Revelation Day, but have since become more refined in their details. Now the world had finally come to learn the source of these strange supernatural occurrences: witches.
Everyone's got to blame it on the witches. All known witches to this day are found to be wholly human in origin. They appear as any other would, and while some may present themselves in more grand terms, they are unidentifiable in a crowd of people. They have no obvious markers that indicate their differences, but some people have reported detecting what feels like a missing pressure or a shift in aura when finding themselves in close proximity with a suspected witch.
It's the same, like they're just talking about PhDs, in my opinion.
Their vibes, they're atrocious. They must have a PhD.
Horrible vibes. I smell ozone. There are, of course, varying degrees in which this is experienced, typically with how experienced the witch is at masking their power or by how powerful that individual may be. It's when a witch uses their powers that they become more distinctive, performing magnificent displays from weather control to telekinesis, control over the elements, to healing of wounds far too dire for typical medical practices.
They have been subject to much discrimination due to harnessing such powers, and were historically feared thanks to early depictions of witches being compared to being ascendant in nature. While demons are clearly labeled as denizens of the burning plains, witches have been described as being the opposite, and some even say as angels.
Okay. While witches live a typical lifespan as humans do, their bodies are notably more resilient. Part of their coined angelic nature is that they are not receptive to corruption or bodily changes. What does that mean? They don't have periods?
Yeah,
It's
what?
it's common knowledge that witches are unable to become hunters, and this is due to their inability to successfully partake in the hunter initiation.
Oh, so like if you ate raw chicken, your body would just reject it. Like you couldn't even get the salmonella. You'd just like get rid of it.
They can't be like magically corrupted by.
Yeah,
They
can
can't
never
drink
get
an evil potion.
Yeah, or like food poisoning.
Yeah, fucking okay, sure.
Hunters become hunters through a literal change to their bodies, and the biology of the witch refuses that. Much like a T cell would react to an infection, it rejects that which would alter them in any
They know about T cells? They know about T cells here?
This in turn means that witches can also not become vampires or lycans. Fight for a vampire intending to turn them, or an attack from lycan, that means certain death for the witch.
Oh, okay, damn.
They would just die. Fuck them.
Early attempts to turn a witch into a hunter have gone time and time again with failure, and thus the practice has not been used since.
Though some late-blooming witches whose powers have not yet manifested have been rumored to attempt to partake in the initiation and subsequently suffering terribly when their bodies reject whatever concoction they've been given.
However, some willing witches are inducted as enforcers instead, their capabilities too valuable for the enforcement agency to disregard. A witch's blood is a powerful thing, and as with power, it is also the font of their abilities. Oh, it's all about blood. It all comes back to blood, folks.
It is a common belief within Escria that there is no higher power, but with the presence of witches and their almost divine-like ability, there is something far more complicated than we could ever dream to understand.
Everyone in Escria is an atheist. Sorry.
Further reasoning of the idea is that their source of power is derived from their blood, and that alone. A lot of science going on here.
Despite the fact that literally Lucifer and his children, Lucifer's actual real children, are in this.
There are reports of deceased witches, both malicious and benevolent, who have met a quick end by their own doing. The common trend shared between the deceased individuals has been their consistent use of their powers, and them having overextended that to the point of exhaustion and finally death.
Jeez. This is I love how fucking gossipy these explanations are.
Also, this was really long. We gotta get through this to get back to the story. I didn't realize.
Yeah, a witch can recover from their own self-destruction by better controlling their abilities and limiting the use of them, but from this we can certainly ascertain that their source of power is linked to their own life force. Practices and development have been put into place by the enforcement agency to stem these casualties and to instead nurture them and keep them as healthy as possible. Yeah, I'm fucking sure.
They could get better from exploding. Witch children were more common in the earlier days, but with unions... with unions between them and humans increasing, not like just unionizing. Okay. Between them and humans increasing, their numbers have dwindled. A dilution of their breeding, as one might put it. Families that consist of 2 witch parents are guaranteed to have a witch child. Between a human and witch, the likelihood is significantly less.
So
Some would say
Harry Potter
50%.
bullshit?
Even with predecessors of witch blood, it is not guaranteed to be passed on to a child with human parents. A couple expecting one of these magical offspring would look to find signs of powerful manifestation around the ages of 6 to 8, but some come way as late as the time that they hit puberty.
With this knowledge in mind, there are couples who have sought each other out with the direct intention of having a pure witch child. Oh yeah, baby. Real Slytherin behavior. The most notable account of this is Lady Adalia and Sir Oberon Willenheim, the founders of the most prestigious witch academy in all of Escria. Classic my parents don't love each other syndrome.
August, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, your parents don't love each other so much that everyone knows about it. They wrote about it in a book, how much your parents don't really love each other.
Like all beings of power, witches are met with both reverence and fear. Revered for their seemingly ascendant abilities in the form of the human being, or wearing their guise to mask their true sinister nature.
Severe undereducation of their identity among society created a stark contrast between those who treated them civilly and those who wanted them dead. There have been mass gatherings to burn witches, along with mania surrounding the confusion of who exactly was a witch among them, and those who simply used it as an excuse for murder.
While there are known witches who have, as it is often put, gone to covens to consort and dance with the devil, there are those who would meet to simply just be amongst their kind. Free among us, free of their more wild depictions. Those who extend their powers and services for the betterment of society were those who became, and continue to become, the building blocks of who they are today.
Witches that are accepted into towns are typically employed as healers, protectors, instructors, and sometimes even something as simple as a store owner for the local market. Acceptance of their kind eventually blossomed from the good intentions of those who wanted to coexist and assist with their talents, a simple request to live.
In conclusion, witches have gone through a curious journey of enduring the madness of the formulaic ages to the glowing era of becoming higher-class citizens. They are both demanding figures of respect in society and unbridled power incarnate.
It is not unlike their origins, but with a more favorable light in our current hazy world, brimming with mystery and intrigue. Sure. That was a sentence. I don't know about that one.
There
but
seems to be a lot of subjectivity in these.
Yeah, very.
In our lore book.
really biased textbook that we're reading from.
Witches kick ass and also are very scary, and we should murder them. But they could probably murder us back, so maybe it's cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is what I've been waiting for basically the whole time, is like when we just get the gang together to fucking all fight Harry.
A very real, tangible human skull who refuses to be buried.
Piper, get his ass. Holy shit.
Oh my god, go off, queen.
Yeah, you ever make out with a skeleton, you little freak?
I don't want to practice.
August, I'm sorry, but this kicks ass. I agree with you, though.
Oh my god, this is interrupting August's skincare routine.
Yeah, I was about to say, August is worried about their skincare.
High maintenance.
I'm gonna get all damp. But don't worry, they're also here. I'll kill my friend. And you know, that sacrifice, like, that makes sense.
And I might not be able to save her, but I can make sure it's as quick as possible.
Sid's right, finally, we're some kind of suicide squad.
And what of us? What do you need us to do?
Have our backs if necessary. Other than that, just stay
Again,
hidden.
main character.
The last thing we need is to rile him up further by flaunting our alliance.
August,
with
I don't
the
think you need
creatures
us
he longs to
around.
eliminate.
we also like really haven't had a lot of confirmation from the surrounding world that our relationships with these non-humans
all
are
we need to do
particularly
is wait.
unique or special, like,
And
or
hope for the
transgressive in
calm.
any way.
Yeah, because the 6 of them just hang out.
Yeah, they just hang out.
He'll come. If I've learned
And
anything
Lunaris
about Harry in
seems
the years I've
generally
known him,
like a
it's that he
place where
never
this is
backs
very
down when he
normal.
has his sights
Yeah,
set
like
on something.
Alcar is like hanging out drinking, and I know he's like pissing everyone off, and everyone's like yelling at him because he's a little weirdo. But like,
Yes, Finnegan is
realistically, it's not like
But he
they're like
doesn't give a
trying to
damn
kill
about
him.
the
They're like,
cost of
oh,
his
look at that
actions
guy
anymore
drinking and
either,
putting
clearly.
drinks on my tab. What a jokester, you know?
Mm-hmm. But also, it seems like that's related to him being. I mean, just because they're racist against dogmen doesn't mean that they're like. We haven't seen them generally being racist against all non-humans.
Yeah, they've never interacted with a vampire, you know?
Yeah, and
Like,
nobody's
Finn
ever been like
lives in a cave.
warned us not to hang around non-humans. Like nobody's ever been like, "Hey, I can't believe you're doing that." Like there's no
Yeah.
tension from it.
Or like Omen or anything. Like when he went demon in the street, no one's like,
Yeah.
oh damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, that would have been a great opportunity for Harry to be intimidating to us, where Harry finds out we've been talking to Omen and like takes us aside and is like, "Look, like this you have to remember that this is an evil entity."
Yeah. Like we were just told not to trust anyone, but that's because everyone was a suspect.
Yeah, we really came off the whole trust thing, don't trust anyone thing. Now we all trust everyone all the time.
Yeah, except for Harry.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks and it's been the craziest time of my life.
It's been. Is it inexplicable? Seems very explicable to me.
Yeah, it's very applicable. It what's through your
Oh,
bones?
put games back
Oh.
on screen.
I forgot for lore.
You are filled with determination.
And lore.
Also, how are we so like uncertain about ourselves when we always are win and we're the best at everything?
Yeah, also we've been doing this job for years now, right? Like the idea is that we're a
Yeah.
veteran who got called in to do this. Now, we're not a rookie.
I don't know. I don't know what we are.
Munch munch crunch.
I knew you would change your mind.
Stay silent. Okay, this one might actually be important, so I'm gonna stay silent for now.
Okay.
You think? Or do you think we should spit in his face?
I mean, I think we should fight him.
Okay. Let's go straight for it.
Yeah, I worry that the game's gonna think we might be sympathizing unless we're as firm as possible at all times.
I think if it did, unless it puts it in parentheses, we can be safe. But yeah, you're right. That's a good laugh for like a video game character to have
And
like during
what?
an attack.
Yeah.
In my attempt to
Oh,
fix
yeah?
the imbalance in our world? To stop me saving humanity? I thought you better than that, Hunter. You trained all those years just to defy the very cause that you pledged your life to. How noble.
Actually, it's your moral failing, not mine.
I swear that no night will be traversed in fear, that morning will be a promise and not a hope. I swear I shall lay down my life in the cause of my duty to protect the vulnerable from the creatures of this realm and any beyond it. Until my final breath, I pledge myself to you, body, mind, and soul. You're right. I am no hunter. I was never worthy, but I have loved a hunter.
I have
I've
plenty of
seen the
hunter
things
friends.
They must endure.
My husband's black, so I am allowed to say it.
Oh. Yeah, I've got the pass. James told me I had the pass to say the hunter word.
Yeah. Man. I don't want to debate this man. I just want to fight him.
Right?
Yeah, I do. I am gonna. You're right. I'm gonna commit murder right here.
Killing me would be against your precious code, wouldn't it?
No. You're a monster. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
I'm not Batman.
Wow, okay. You could have learned their names. Ray's right, though.
First
At
of
what point
all-
will games tell him that all that imbalance was just because Devil's Son left the door open and it's closed now? Like, we're good.
I don't know. It says, games. Bad news, Harry. I never learned to code.
Okay, but if I kill you, you can't kill them. So... I'm just gonna ignore that. You've beaten me here, but... Oh, fuck, he's gonna take the potion. He's
got the potion.
He's giving himself the T-virus.
Oh, man. You were right.
To think you would willingly deny such an honor. I'd give anything to be able to take it.
Then take it.
It would, wouldn't it?
Oh, I really thought he was gonna inject himself.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Sid says, oh man, I hope Piper throws us a rocket launcher.
Yeah, this is some real Resident Evil shit.
A shame. You would have been magnificent.
I am magnificent, anyways.
I'm Games Cameron.
Harold Addington III.
That's right.
I'm saving here in case it starts giving us combat and I'm not prepared.
Okay.
Damn, get his ass. Fuck him up. Oh, wait. Oh, Aya. Never mind. That was going to be Piper, but jeez. They're not going to draw Aya either after all this buildup?
Isn't she beautiful?
And I wish I knew. Oops. Just a second. Alright. Sorry, we're back. I don't think anything happened on anyone else's end, but I accidentally made all my windows go away.
She evolved far beyond the other subjects, and she's outlived them too. Though I assume Azazel would have lived as long had you not killed him.
Damn, make it my problem, huh?
Oh my god, are we really doing this? I can never kill a human when I kill monsters literally all the time and chop the head off of a vampire who was just a girl a few hours before that.
Just a baby vampire?
And thought it was kind of funny and made jokes about it.
So, you did bring your friends. I knew you wouldn't face me alone.
Yeah, why would I?
Why, again, there's no honor here. We're all gonna gang up and kill you, so you're dead.
Yeah, because you're a weirdo. You're a monster.
The word piss being in italics.
Piss.
That must really piss you off, like it's wordplay or something.
Yeah. I guess it's supposed to be, it really piss you off, but yeah. It's weird that they've had all these moments and they haven't brought back the combat thing.
Mm-hmm.
I make like a possum and play dead.
Come now,
Whoa!
Hunter. You
Whoa!
made for such a good show before.
Are you
don't
sure?
hate now.
I meant to get fucking sliced.
I thought you
Yeah,
better than this.
damn.
How disappointing.
It's branded, and that's why it's ironic that we're gonna kill him with it.
It would have been ironic if I was the one to give this to you. I suppose this will have to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing him covered in blood, and I'm thinking, yeah, he'd probably kill someone.
Oh my god.
All right.
There he is. Yeah,
Hey,
third
August.
eye open.
Augustus.
God, he's doing the DreamWorks face again. Yeah, hell yeah.
Magical DreamWorks face.
That's how you knock Harry off guard.
August should be the one who kills him, honestly. Like, this is August's
Yeah.
story.
I disagree. Oh shit!
Oh.
Just for the new shot, I'm gonna take games out for a little bit. Should have been doing this for more CGs. Oops. Have we been fighting that close?
Yeah.
The clan.
Oh man.
Just do it.
Oh, wait. Okay, so we just... Okay.
So we just skip.
Oh, we're back. And we're doing great. Oh my god. And we really are just putting him through the justice system that he invented.
Oh my god.
I cannot promise I'll be of much use.
Yeah.
Let
What
us
kind of
just
stuff?
get this over with.
I think he's just grieving, actually, you know?
Mm.
I think maybe
Yeah,
there's
now
a middle
that someone
part
finally,
here.
now that someone finally stopped him, right?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have to do it anymore, so it's probably like he's not, you know, it's over.
Yeah. Damn. couldn't get all the buttons on his shirt up.
No, still, shirt's too small.
Ugh. Hate it when that happens. Collar too big, shirt too small.
Eyes open, heart full.
I am glad that it will be you, Augustus.
He even clearly has buttonholes. He just chooses not to use them.
Yeah, well, that's because he's rich.
What makes you think that I will show you mercy? I will ask again. What makes you think that I will show you even a sliver of mercy after all that you've done?
Why have we drawn all of this out? Oh, the reason is because Augustus is the main character. That's
Yeah.
why.
We get to
We
have the
can't
Augustus.
kill him because we're not the main character.
Of course not. This is Augustus' story.
Because you
Yeah.
are a murderer.
It's a murder. Harry, you can't just rewrite morality like that. If you
I
condemn
wish that-
someone to death, you're a murderer. I don't know about that one.
I wish that we found out some more about Augustus's backstory and found out that that they accidentally killed someone with their magic one time.
If you
I
were,
think that
We
would
wouldn't
That would be-
standing
that would
here
be
having
bigger,
this
yeah.
conversation, would we?
But I don't
You
think
had
that's
your
true.
chance. You hesitated.
no.
Hunters do not hesitate.
A lot of like, I know you are, but
Oh,
what am I in
what
all
a
of this
wonderful
dialogue, which
monster
is
you
really
would have
annoying
made.
me.
Yeah.
Such a shame that you were so unwilling to even listen to the offer that I could have made you. Augustus, do not speak ill of your subordinates.
Be quiet.
Like, it's not like he's crazy. He's just a bastard. You
You
know?
don't get to do that. You don't get to speak of them as if they were anything other than disposable to you. The decision is yours. He doesn't deserve to have me show him any mercy.
Wow.
Therefore, his fate is in your hands.
So we already decided earlier that we wanted to kill him, but now we have to decide another time.
Yeah. We're realistically, August is making the decision, but we're just their conscience. I'm not granting him a trial, excuse you?
What? That's it?
Yeah, also, we can only condemn him to life imprisonment, I guess.
What?
Folks, incarceration works. That's, no,
God, shut the fuck up, Bruce Wayne.
I don't,
We're still a cop. We're still a cop. We're not fully not a cop.
Okay.
James Cameron has a lot of work to do.
I'm going back. I'm clicking on the I'm gonna see if I can click on specifically give him a trial and see if what's different.
Okay.
Because is that implying that he would go to trial and he could be sentenced to death, or?
I don't think so.
No, okay. Never mind. Alright, we're going back. Sorry. Yeah, okay. I guess we have to condemn him to a life imprisonment. Yeah. We're just as
Sid says finally Hunter Cameron has become cis. That's right, our favorite cisgender they them, James Cameron,
Folks.
yet again.
Oh, we can't tell him that he's the reason for all the inhuman things? Like, it's his fault! Okay, so that's what that means. Okay.
I agree.
I guess this is also, like, not giving him the satisfaction of letting him die. But maybe that's more cruel.
But in that way, like, and it is an act of sympathy to kill him, right? Like, he's so far gone, he wants to die, he wants it to be over, so that's kind of where I thought
would that not be the more moral thing to do?
It would be the more sympathetic choice to kill him, to not have him have to, continue.
Yeah, like, he can go meet his husband again in the afterlife.
He can see his husband again and be
and then get thrown into hell.
Over. Yeah, that seems a lot more sympathetic. Anyway, what the fuck ever. Whatever.
You did so well, Games.
Happy to call you my subordinate, though I'm sure I valued your guidance far more than you valued mine in your time here. Temporary, Lieutenant. Don't get too excited. When the other higher-ups arrive to assess the situation, I may very well be out of a job entirely. You're kind, but I know these people. Besides, I cannot bring myself to think of anything other than passing out in my bed right now, as should you.
Oh, August, this is the first time you get to go to bed in the game.
Oh, yeah, no more energy drinks for you.
That's right.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Can't believe this game promised us, that gave us the
We got to
promise, the
condemn
hope,
someone 6 times.
and then just fucking did a centrism about it.
Yeah, it's either you get to
Once
go to jail
again,
forever or you go on trial.
I'm fucking tired of these goddamn liberals.
Damn.
Just let me before you say another word, okay?
This is still a pretty cool, like, look for magic.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's neat.
Yeah, I think it's neat how everyone's is a little different.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like sex, which I am not having with my boyfriend.
Yeah, it's sex which I've never had. I've not had in this game. Not one time. We had a lot of things that are close to sex, but we didn't have sex. And I'm proud of us.
You did it. You really did. We were so worried.
What did we do?
We voted Harry out of office. Now we can never vote anyone again. And the system will fix itself now. I hate this.
Might have zapped him. Just a little.
A little? I still can't feel my thigh, I'll have you know.
Oh, don't be a baby. You didn't complain that much when a hunter hacked your arm off.
The person who saved Lunaris definitely shouldn't have to sleep on a bed made of concrete.
We're so tired all the time in this
video game.
Which is the most relatable part of this video game. Is how tired we are at every moment. Now we're gonna get married.
Wow, even Finn doesn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Knowing full well he doesn't do any dishes.
0%.
0% dishes.
I don't see why I should have to do the dishes when I don't eat.
God. I don't make any dishes, so why should I have to clean them? That just means he has to do the laundry.
Fuck yes.
Oh my god!
Yo, he said it!
He said it! Everyone in this game gets to say fuck.
That's who said fuck.
Oh, kiss.
We gotta kiss him.
I'm gonna fuck you right here in this alleyway.
Then he shoves his tongue down my throat.
Ugh. I never enjoy reading that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like they always describe it so
scenes.
violently.
It's weird. That is definitely not an accurate description of how it feels to me when I experience that feeling in real life. It never meshes with my lived experience. Oh,
3 months later.
Epilogue.
A cat.
Cat. Meow.
Whoa!
Ooh, we got gotta get that California King now for all three of us.
We got a fucking lemon lime sheet set.
Yeah. Oh, it smells like citrus in here for sure.
Oh yeah. All those little hanging lights are little scented candles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh no, they're glow fruit, like from Minecraft.
Oh, okay. Why isn't that voiced?
Happening? No.
Why can't I hear Finn go, shiver me timbers, or whatever?
Why can't I make that my text notification noise? Now this is accurate. This is accurate to having a cringe significant other. I can definitely vouch for that. But I don't know why it's in this game. Maybe it's a joke about another character that Gideon Emery has voiced.
Maybe. Gideon Emery voice a pirate? They ever say shiver me timbers?
I don't know.
I enjoy being in the catacombs too.
But I am a goth at the end of the day.
Yeah. As a centrist, I'm a little bit between a goth and a prep. Wait, what day? What's happening today? Oh god.
Our wedding day?
Is it wedding day? Yeah. Oh, wow!
Wow! Wow! Oh, man! Wasn't expecting that one. I like how it's just a little bit clear. I like how it's clear except for the very important part.
Yeah.
Oh, man. The titties are out.
Folks.
They are not cowards at
well?
Lunaris Games.
That's what happens when you stop sleeping on a rock.
So, today is the day.
Oh, maybe we're getting like, maybe we're being like knighted into the new enforcers under Augustus.
Or maybe we're quitting.
Maybe. Yo!
Yo!
We get to be head cop.
We're head cop. I don't know about that.
We've made some changes.
We're really indecisive. I don't know if we're ready. I think terrified.
Terrified?
I think we're terrified.
Shit, that's a lot of responsibility.
We're Big Boss. That's right.
Well, they'd certainly be fools to try. We're the lucky ones.
The delivery was oddly like, this isn't real. This is all fantasy. We get one last fuck. One last fuck.
Fine. I mean, to be fair, it's less urgent that we have to go out and do a fucking speech or whatever in comparison.
Yeah, we're married now. We're married
murder.
now. It's okay for us to have sex. Yeah.
That's not what I meant. I just meant that this was more appropriate than when we were like, it's been 3 days, and I mean, I know I have to go after Harry, but I don't really want to, in comparison to like, they can wait 30 minutes for me to make a speech. We'll let August keep riffing. Organizations to revolutionize.
Go on, get dressed. Nothing is worth August glaring at you all day.
That's right, we really are the CEO of the company now.
Yeah. Wow, we did it. Never
Yeah,
judge a book by its cover.
We really pulled ourselves up by our bootstraps and got the job. We just dress like this to trick people into thinking that we're homeless.
I need to wash up and open up the shop. I'll see you later, Lieutenant.
Yeah, you have to call me Lieutenant when we're making out now.
Oh my god.
Yes, my love? Who do you think I am?
Do not make me answer that.
I do like how Finn does not experience character growth in the realm of being a bastard all the time. I think that's great. I'm really glad that he doesn't soften in that regard through the entire time.
Finn has nothing to learn. That's why this is August's story. You know, like
he doesn't need to learn anything. God, you're so right. He doesn't
no one really
learn anything.
like it's really just Piper and August that need to learn things.
Yeah, only the cops and us, James Cameron, we're learning.
Right, but we had to learn like a hellhole's open. We had to learn like the cops are bad.
God, you're so right. We're the ones learning, not the love interest, which is unusual.
Yeah, usually we're the conduit by which the love interests get to push forward.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. Alright, I guess. Shit.
Yeah, what? So
Let's just condemn everyone else who maybe didn't
But we never kill anyone, though.
Yeah.
We can't kill them. We can only condemn them to life in prison. That's because we're not murderers. We only murder all monsters, even the ones who were recently human and deserving of sympathy. Fucking centrists. I'm tired.
Oh shit, how they doing?
How are they doing?
Hey. No more hellhole. Okay.
Well, that's an unsatisfying backstory, but sure. Okay. She's just assigned monster fucker at birth.
Well, it's okay. We didn't have to ever interact with her, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. You know?
Yes. I've moved from one controlling woman, my sister, to another powerful controlling woman, Satan's daughter.
Yeah. Damn, good luck. You know what? I'm just gonna take games off this one for a screenshot.
yeah, screenshot that one real quick. Good. This is good. I'm glad. This is a through line that I care about personally.
Yeah. This is a character story.
I love this guy.
Amaros is a wild little man.
Damn. Imagine what type of person, what type of for Satan's daughter herself to show up and be like, absolutely, put a ring on it.
Meanwhile, she's out there somewhere writing her manifesto. Oh, hey, Elaine. You gonna show up to my inauguration? Damn, that'd be sick, though.
Would be.
It was like House of the Dead style, like morph into a monster. In the middle, just like, look, I'm the president now. You can't go against me. Oh, thank God, everyone's showing up. Phew. I was almost worried.
Of course.
Oh my God, new outfit.
Wow.
Or maybe not new, but he took off a different outer layer. This is a lot.
Yeah, the lapels are really something.
Yeah. They kind of match his ears.
This is adorable.
Yeah. Damn!
Oh my God!
Rolls his eyes fondly.
Oh my God. Omen's understanding of what marriage is very cute.
Yeah, cool.
Alucard looks like those lapels are about to start fucking flapping and he's gonna fly vertically off screen.
Cool.
Aww.
Games will be watching all of us. That's what happens when my
That's
Xbox
right.
is always online.
In a few hours she will be. And I'm glad it's you. After all, imagine what it would have been like if Piper got it instead. Ugh.
stuff.
She
Going
needs
back
my
to
thoughts
hell.
on what flavor of cake we're gonna have at the wedding, and
That's
I
right.
don't even know what that means.
Yeah, there's the flavors of cake.
Alcar doesn't know either. He asks Alcar, "What do you mean? There's different flavors of cake at a wedding?" And Alcar's like, "I don't know what that means either."
Or Alcar's just like, we'll take you somewhere afterwards, so he doesn't have to say it. Like,
Yeah.
we'll take you to the cake shop, and they'll let you eat all of them. Remember that in Kosh, where they like made us pick out which cakes we wanted based on what our boyfriends liked?
Oh man.
That's the kind of granular detail I want in video games. I want them to make me pick out my own virtual wedding cake.
God. Yeah. Agreed.
We really are just talking to everyone again.
It keeps happening.
I guess it makes sense now, given that this is like our last big moment, but just... I literally just saw you.
And what
It's
about
good. I'm glad. I like this.
This is good, though.
Oh, this is a good character interaction.
Mosquito Man!
Oh my god.
God, that's so cool.
Hey, what if I told you two about doing that in here?
Oh my god.
They won't let us.
That's cool.
I've never related to Ezra more than in this moment.
Moments like this rock.
More. Don't you have some important vampire business to attend to? And Alcar, well, I don't know what you could possibly have to do, actually.
This should have been much
Cool.
earlier in the game. This is adorable.
We need more of this, for sure. We need the characters, like, cross-pollinating a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Angel, I was just keeping him out of trouble.
Now we read the lore, so we understand why you would call a mage an angel.
Yeah.
You're both as
It's
bad
ironic.
as each other.
All 6'4".
Damn, we get a full on. He is 6'4". Damn.
6'4", 230
Damn.
pounds.
Damn.
8% body fat.
Who
definitely
knows
fucking
though?
going if they're doing
Because of the
that.
fact that he's dead.
Yeah.
And also the prosthetic arm.
Yeah, I don't know what that means for...
Obscenely. I say I'm closing an hour early and everyone thinks I'm going to skip town. I should probably get back.
Anyways, round 5.
Mr. Walking Combustible here can't go to the wolf until the sun goes down, can he? So no. Clearly I need better friends. Less flammable ones who don't ruin my drinking time.
Where
Or
was
they
this
need to
earlier?
open an underground
I
tavern.
actually do have
Or like an
somewhere I
underground,
need to
like,
be, so
trail to
sorry,
the
but
tavern,
I
right?
can't
Like, you could
babysit
come in
you.
through the cellar.
Yeah.
Ah, you're as boring as you are old.
Damn, go off.
Angry, adorable. Just like derogatory kind of shit, you know, like tone
Right,
indicators.
delete it, old. Oh my god. Good.
No, I was just going to go home and find something fancy to wear for your special moment.
Oh my god, they're
Absolutely not.
going off.
Go off on him.
Wow,
we're done.
The game has fully accepted it. We're wearing a uniform. That's us right there. Games Cameron in our uniform.
This is what we look
Oh,
like.
it's blue now. Our sash is blue now.
Hmm. Whoa.
Hey!
That's pretty nice, but it's still got the button issue.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is fine if you're walking around getting ready for the speech, but I feel like when you get to the speech, you gotta, like, you know.
You gotta button the buttons.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, gamers.
Holy fuck.
Gamers!
Holy shit.
Woo! Oh. And the braid? Oh my god. Go off, queen!
Holy fuck.
We need to come to an agreement on all of this and fast. I have an hour until my speech, and I'd quite like to not fuck it up.
Everyone says fuck!
Everyone's getting their one fuck in.
You know exactly what I don't agree with. Everything else is fine.
You can't say poggers in your speech. Essential.
No, the initiation, as in making them drink the blood juice. It's whether or not we're going to continue to do that. And I think I think everyone's opinion is that it's barbaric.
Yeah. Oh, I see what they mean. I thought they meant for our job. I apologize. I don't agree. Look, as you know, not political here, but I do not agree with the giving of blood to children to mutate them.
No more witchers.
August, I appreciate that you think it's necessary, and I know that doesn't come from a bad place, but...
I don't have the right. I could never understand how it feels. Witches are born with their magic. It is not inflicted upon them.
Oh, hush. You know what I mean. I'm not talking about making monsters. I'm talking about finding a way to make us strong without making us monsters.
Called steroids.
You really think they'd do some actual work and research when they have what they need already? No way. They get free blood from the monsters they kill.
Free blood!
Army of mini
it's free
monsters
blood!
There's gotta be a better way.
Simply, there is no way to be better. We must go with the status quo, unfortunately.
I don't exactly thrill at the idea of all the extra work it would bring us. Me, specifically. But it would be worth it.
August, you gotta learn to delegate.
What we do is fair and ethical. Or at least as much as it can.
Yeah, I think the issue is that Harry was simply taking on all the work, and it clearly led him to do some horrible things, and so maybe we could have like an ethics committee.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I only like making laws and contracts when I'm in control.
Our relationship with them right now is perilous at best. Even the ones that bring no harm don't really like us that much. And they're more than essential to our survival as an agency that actually succeeds.
Even the good ones.
We need a stronger alliance.
Yeah, obviously. Wow, we get to choose, huh? At the end.
If only we could talk to these creatures.
Finally, we've learned something, I guess.
My fucking mind.
My fucking mind is doing very well, I'll have you know.
I'm thinking about it all the time.
Sid says, finally, we're gonna hire Hellboy.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna export the concept of cops
cannot believe
to
you're
other
actually
supernatural
thinking about this.
creatures.
Ah, it's just like Bright.
Why are we just thinking about this now, 10 minutes before our speech? We've had 3 months!
Yeah, I feel like we should have discussed this more previously. Maybe they're just quizzing us on what we've talked about.
Yeah, this is a real flaw in this writing style of this game. Again, the problem it does again and again, where there's a time skip and then a decision.
Yeah. Now discuss what about us? We already have our jobs.
Hunters have long been governed by us, the enforcers. I personally feel like that is unfair, because what the hell do we know about putting our lives on the line, right?
You know, August, you've gotten your hands dirty more times than any of those other pencil pushers. I'll never have a better partner.
Wow. They're gonna get undivorced.
I promise to do better by you, which is why I'm proposing that we create a new hierarchy, or rearrange our current one at least. Many enforcers aren't fit to dictate what higher-ranking hunters do.
We're
They're more
doing
concerned with politics than they are with the
restructuring!
safety of our people.
Company meeting! I'm redrawing the org chart! That's right. We're not going to defund the police. We're going to reform the police. It'll be great.
From the inside out.
Yeah.
Look, we already kicked out all the
Taking
bad
the agency
apples.
this long to
We've
realize it.
we've eliminated the bad apples. Also, we're blue now, just like the police. This is why you never know what you're gonna get with high fantasy, you know?
Yeah.
You never know where it's gonna fall politically. Right? Says show some respect for the they thems in blue. Yeah. I wear this sash to represent the thin blue line. Oh my god, Wambacar's made the same joke.
Folks, everyone, can you put in the emoji of the cop pride flag?
No, there's no CG for this.
I guess not. I was hoping there'd be a background or something. I feel like this is also a condemnation of people who are like, they don't know the truth. They're just happy to be taken care of. I was like, what? I don't know. This is a weird thing to be talking about.
Fucking cops, man.
My stats and my
I'm gonna
kill
write-
count. He just thought I was leveling too well, and he wanted to take advantage of that.
I got all these secret police badges representing how many innocent monsters I've killed. I'm gonna write a Medium article about how this game is secretly pro-cop. Yeah, sorry folks, at 11:33 p.m. is not the time that we're gonna hold back on the ACAB.
We never hold off on the ACAB, folks.
That's why you were talking before the stream, Tropes. You were asking me, why don't we get all the game codes? What?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I'm like, it seems like people just aren't handing us game codes back and forth, and I wonder what it is.
Yeah.
Anyways, what if we talked about what if we got a little political about cops? Of course, not political because we're not a political stream, but like
Right.
What if we talked about the police reform?
Yeah. That's what's happening right here. Police reform.
Yeah.
See how well it's working?
And given all the other stuff we talk about, I don't get why we aren't why we aren't getting more recognition.
Finn and Ezra coming up behind me to pour a huge thing of Gatorade over me from behind.
Did you see that thing recently where someone for one of the cups that was being sponsored by like Duke's Mayo was going to do it, but it was full of mayo?
Oh no!
Like they were going to dump a cooler full of like mayo, but they put like water in it to kind of liquefy it so that it would pour out instead of just being all thick and awful.
That sounds so bad.
Yeah, could you imagine that?
That title looks good on you.
I don't want to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my god.
All right, here's the thing. Ezra showed up in his best. He's looking great.
Fantastic. He always looks so great. Great face.
Finn came here in the worst outfit I could imagine. Finn came in here in pajamas and was like, this is good enough for me.
Finn, why are all of Finn's shirts like XXL?
Yeah.
Of course. August helped me pick it out. Do you like it?
Ah, of course.
Not someone has taste.
We'd very much like to steal you away, if such a thing is permitted.
To Boner Town?
Somewhere fun.
Oh, I get to go back to the market.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen this background in a long time.
Yeah.
Ah yes, black uniforms, as we all know, always uniforms worn by the good guys.
Black and yellow.
Yeah.
Ha.
Oh my god.
That's a good one. Thanks, Ezra.
And then the game ends. Oh no, okay.
Hey, no deep thoughts allowed tonight.
What's so great about really deep thoughts?
Hey, Gabe's camera doesn't have a lot of deep thoughts.
I just want to note again, we're not part of this. We really were just like a marriage counselor, but also we're dating them.
I mean, I don't know how. I mean, I guess in these, like, they could have like one, like they could have their arms outstretched, like out of frame, so that we're like in the embrace, right?
Yeah. I kind of wish. I don't know.
It's hard to know when. I mean, because I guess obviously when it's just one person, then they're just looking at you, right?
Right, I guess
They're-
that's the thing, right?
looking
Because
at
it's
you.
two people, I feel extremely as much of a third wheel, right? Like,
Yeah, if they were looking at us, or one of them was looking at us, then maybe it wouldn't feel as much
Yeah.
like we're not involved. We did it.
the end.
Yeah, then.
All right, well, we'll let the credits roll, and then do we want to talk about our feelings on it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just this. Never mind. I thought there was gonna be like a big whole thing.
Well, I have to refill my water real quick. So.
Okay.
Read
When you come
read
back,
them the
I'll
lore.
start putting stuff together, and I'll read a lore while you're gone.
Okay. Cool.
I don't think we talked about vampires. Let's talk about vampires. Vampires have existed since there were humans to inherit their curse, or so says popular convention. More rumors persist in some corners of Escria, especially in cults which worship them, that the original vampires were something wholly inhuman altogether. Some immortal godlike creature born long before the scourge of men and the threat of extinction forced them to turn these very men into their own kind. Whatever the truth, the enforcement agency ardently reminds the general populace that vampires are one of the most dangerous, yet most common creatures to walk among humans, and that they're predators in the most literal sense. Any average vampire possesses a basic skill set: thrall and superhuman strength and speed. Most vampires have red eyes and ashen dead man's skin, and varying levels of moral conflicts about their natural diet. They usually congregate towards large urban areas where staying hidden is easiest, and where prey was plentiful, but some, like the Casimir clan, have migrated to the countryside. Clan Casimir in particular, and those clans sharing their lack of disgust of hunters and the enforcement in general, were regarded as strange lot at best, blood traders at worst, for when creatures were first discovered and humans took up arms against them, they were the first to be hunted. Some argue that they were also the first to be discovered, which is true, but many vampires who lived through Revelation Day were understandably unconvinced. Research for the enforcement agency shows conclusively that the process of becoming a vampire follows an almost ritualistic pattern. This hatched theories that the original condition has roots in an arcane curse, and not merely physical mutation, as is the lichen. In order to be properly turned, the victim must imbibe of vampire blood while on the verge of death. Well, the transformation has been observed to take place after death, twisting the victim's physiology until, should the ritual prove successful, they rise anew, undead. By all gathered accounts, it's a painful and excruciating experience. A vampire always returned in madness and bloodlust, and, unless carefully supervised by their kin or sire, would be driven to kill the first viable meal to cross their path. Sometimes luck would have it be an animal. Most of the time, it would be a human. Their uncontrollable feeling of starvation would plague a youngling for at least... No, we did read this one. Sorry, I apologize. I've been rereading this one. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about lore. What's left?
We need to read another lore.
Yeah, I accidentally read the same lore. I forgot we read about vampires.
Did we read Chimera?
We did read Chimera. This is the one about cats.
Oh, yeah. Safe is Omen. Fresh Start is...
Ezra and August. I think we did this one? Maybe not, but I'm not sure.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't remember that. Like, dinner's ready.
No,
Where are we going?
okay. We'll do this one. Do you want to be Ezra or do you want to be August?
I gotta do something, so you can
Oh, I'll
do
just take
this.
over.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, wait. Comedy class says, hey, Chorus, wanted to share. I've been using the anime homes across a bunch of streams, and everyone loves anime homes. I love to hear that. I'm glad that these are being used. Thank God. Anyways, Ezra wishes he could put his finger on what August despised about him, on that thing that made them so furious each time they caught him smiling over a successful spell. Were they jealous? Disappointed? Could Ezra have done or said something to stop them from leaving? A cherished teacher, a cherished friend, just gone. He pushes the leather-bound book across the floorboards with a quick burst of magic, flinging it as far away as he can, needing it away from him. August's words that once felt so wise feel tarnished, but still somehow infuriatingly precious. There's a soft knock at his door and the creak of old wood as his father's face appears through a small crack, smiling as always. "Dinner's ready. Are you coming down tonight?" Ezra shrugs, feeling guilty for being distant, for not knowing what he wants anymore. His father huffs a laugh, hiding his frustration in the perfect way he always does. He joins Ezra on the floor, makes a show of crossing his legs and mimicking his sullen pout. He edges a little closer when Ezra averts his gaze, a strong arm wrapping around his shoulder and pulling him close against his side. "People leave and they move on. That doesn't mean you're not loved, Ezra. I saw the way Augustus watched you. You couldn't have had a better mentor than them, and you should just be grateful for the time you had together." Ezra feels his bottom lip quiver, traitorous tears forming in his emerald eyes, and he lets go, gives in to the emotion that's been bubbling inside him since he was left on that park bench. He falls apart in the safety of his father's arms, never more grateful for his affection. He doesn't remember much, but it seeps into his dreams sometimes. The image of him laying upon the kitchen floor, macabre petals blooming in shades of purple and blue upon his father's skin, fingertips sliding slick across crimson that stains cloth and tile. The fear replaced with fury and frustration, the inability to stop it and save him haunting him until he's too scared to sleep. Monsters that creep and crawl in the darkness, dread a permanent thing in the pit of his stomach, and all he can take is to go away his study, to lose himself in his magic. He hears his mother and his sister crying through the plasterboard night after night. He decides he needs to step up to be the man his father knew he would become. And so he does. He pours everything he has into becoming the best he can be. He scours August's notes and cherishes them as he had when they were still here. He learns how to enchant. His weapons become the envy of every witch in his town, even some farther afield. He learns to heal, to stitch muscle and bone, to save people. He also learns to forgive, no longer seeing creatures as something that he needs to eliminate, but as something that can be redeemed and nurtured, as pure and as beautiful as any human, if they so desire. It's a few months shy of 20 when he tells them he's leaving Argyria. The look in his mother's eyes just about breaks his heart, but she smiles nonetheless, knowing that this is what he needs to do. She cups her hands to his face, strokes a thumb over freckled cheeks, and she tells him to promise her that he'll be safe. He rolls his eyes playfully, and her heart aches with how much he looks like his father. "I'm so proud of you, Ezra," she whispers, her words breaking before they're fully formed. He pulls her close and holds her tight. "I love you," he says, trying not to regret, trying not to let himself waver. "I'll write every week, I swear." He presses a kiss to the crown of her head, saying his goodbyes to his sister, trying to get one last look at their faces, a smile brighter than the sun crossing his lips, his mother always having told him that when he smiles, it's impossible not to smile back. He walks with purpose and confidence, catching his carriage and staring longingly out of the window as it departs. "Where are we going, kid?" "Lunaris, please."
Aw, that's cute.
Okay, we definitely don't have time for a mini story. We need to start wrapping up, but maybe we can come back to it tomorrow, next time or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, how do we feel? How do we feel about all this? Let me get up the graphics.
Mm-hmm.
You want to start? Thank God.
Well, overall, I think we've talked a lot about the issues that we have with the game, which is just that it feels like they have one sort of series of sexy scenes and then one like plot story, and those things are sort of interwoven together, but they don't really mesh. There's a lot of spinning your wheels, and now the ultimate thing is about police reform. So I'm gonna have to give it like a C-. Great. I mean, the sex scenes are great.
I think individually,
well,
I think the romance and the plot are both things that are, in and of themselves, fine. They are good, they're well written. The issue definitely is in merging them, and also I would say the issue of the way that the story is written to support a singular plot, in that every time we interact with one character, we have to interact with all of them, because any of them could be your romance at that time, in a way that, like, would feel weird if you only talked to one of them. But all of the characters are integral in their own way, but like written as if they are side parts, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it just, you know, it was just weak in a lot of ways, and but also strong in other ways that made it just a strange combination of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, you know, the world at the end of the day just felt like the sort of glue holding together the romance. Like you weren't supposed to care what was going about the other stuff that was going on, but like obviously you should care about the other stuff that's going on. Like it's really good and important.
I feel like it should be the other way around. Like I feel like if the plot's going to be this big, certainly it should be the focus and get the attention, but it kind of waffles between what the focus is.
Yeah, it also
Like-
was interesting because I remember when we played Errant Kingdom and we were like, we played the demo and we were like, this is so dry. And like, maybe that's why. But also Errant Kingdom has like 1 billion years chapters and stuff, so it can take its time. But based on this, like, I'm still super interested in Call Me Under because the demo for that was so good. It just drew you in so well.
It
so
sort of had the same
not
thing at
interested
the
in
very
Lunaris
beginning that
game.
was just like the conga line of meeting characters, but that's more understandable
But it was
in
a
the beginning of the
demo.
story. Yeah, like as a demo, and I think as like an opener, it's like it makes more sense that you have to do that. Where like you can see this, they just do it over and over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was annoying in that, yeah, every time you just like there was a plot point which like wasn't even that much of a plot point, and then you had to go talk to everybody about it, and it was just, yeah, it was just a lot. Probably if that was how they wanted to structure it, then they should have like given you a list of people to go talk to, and then you would like select which ones you wanted to talk to before you moved on. Or something like that, like maybe a little bit more agency in there. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
because they kind of dropped that pretty early on after we had like locked in a romance route.
Yeah, because just having to go down the line, bam, 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 and talk to everyone after every major plot point was really tedious, and you know,
It hurt the pacing.
The whole. Yeah, and there's so much problems with the pacing and the way that the writing handles it. Of like, I did nothing for a week, and then I made all my decisions at once, right? Like that's weird.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff like that that's weird. And it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that it's like short or limited. I think it's just, you know, not I just disagree with how the writing handled it. It's not my favorite.
That's the big thing, is like I feel like all the individual pieces of this game are not bad. It is definitely where the whole is weaker than the sum of its parts.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just feels like it had a bunch of ideas and then it was unable to integrate them together in a way that I think was satisfying. Like they couldn't find a good way to make the romance and the story work together, so it always feels like it's like big emotional thing happens and then you fuck, you know?
Yeah. And
like
also,
where
like,
I think that the priority should be somewhere else during those scenes.
And I think another big thing as to like why it feels weird and like the pacing is weird is like we started to get at right at the end here, where like the characters that we romance, like they didn't have anything to learn. I don't think anybody has anything to learn except for our
August and
character, August and Piper. None of the other characters have lessons to learn.
And
or character
that
growth.
is another thing that makes it feel like maybe this should have just been August and Piper's story, and we're not here. And we let the romances happen naturally between, say, Finn and Ezra, and Omen and Alcar, and then maybe August, Piper. I'm still not really sure what the relationship is there, but like, I feel like it might have been better without us.
Yeah, for sure. After all of it, it feels like, what are we doing here? This is somebody. August Willenheim is somebody's OC, and they're the star of the story.
And I wish that there were more times where they, like, again, the conga line of interacting with characters means that there are fewer chances for the characters to interact with each other. Like, the fucking arm wrestling bit was some of the best character writing they had, and that's because they allowed characters to interact in just a normal way. Like, characters really only acted in plot or in romance, and I wish that there was more where, like, even the, like, August apology tour was really fun because it's like talking to these characters and expanding on the relationships, where it felt like otherwise it's just sort of like, here are 6 people that sort of know each other, but they never really interact.
Yeah. And it feels like at times like that they are closer friends, and then sometimes they're not. And I never really got a handle on how close these group of 6 people actually are.
Yeah, I knew how close exactly 2 of them were in 3 pairs, you know?
Yeah, like to see Finn and Alcar like arm wrestling, I was like, whoa, I didn't know they were friends.
Yeah. Like, I guess I know that they know each other because this town seems really
they
small,
they all know each other because these are all the queer people in town, and so of course they all know each other. Okay, I get it.
But like, they didn't have interactions.
They've all dated each other.
And it's a real shame. Like, it just feels like there's so much here that wasn't touched upon and maybe should have by removing, like, the romance part. Like, the self-insert kind of romance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It feels like, again, like somebody's OCs, somebody's world, and then they sort of like force that world and those OCs into being a visual novel format, like specifically like a dating visual novel format, when maybe they already had a lot of ideas about like who these characters are and what they're, and like stuff like that, where we can't contribute a lot to the situation.
Yeah, because we only get one time where it feels like we're working with them besides the romance, and that's closing the hellhole. And I'm not convinced that changes too much, because it feels like we talk to Ezra and he's like, oh god, the hellhole. And it's just him there, and maybe he just brings Finn along. Like, I just don't know.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of stuff with them. We don't get to be competent alongside our partners or our friends.
It's usually just us. Like, when we're like, no one else come with us, we're gonna fight Harry. And then everyone kind of shows up and does their thing, but mostly it's just us.
So much! We are saying over and over again, I gotta do this alone, and then everybody fucking shows up anyway, and it's just all over the place. There's so many things like that where it's just all over the place.
Yeah.
So,
but again, it's like the plot's fine. The characters, I like them. The romance, it's written well, you know, for what it is. But it's like none of these pieces end up mixing together.
Yeah, and you know, it was their first game. It was a proof of concept, I'm sure.
Yeah. And I understand why people would see this and go, "Oh, dang, I would be excited to know what they do later," right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because the pieces are there. It just doesn't come together in this one.
Yeah, it's interesting. I definitely didn't expect it to be this weak, considering the impression I have now of Lunaris games. But you know, it's fine. It gives you more Lunaris art style characters to lust over and read about them fucking. So, you know. Yeah.
But I feel like ultimately, based on our reactions, our final judgment on this game. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, I think if you want to read the sex scenes that we didn't look at, then, you know, go for it. But,
yeah, I feel like as like a whole product, though, I just don't feel like I can really recommend it, you know?
No, I don't think so.
And it sucks to say, because again, there are so many good parts of this. I just feel like they got lost in what the final product ended up being.
Yeah, I think this is the only way that I recommend this is like the specific, like, you know, somebody who is like just horny and is like, I want to read some real horny sex scenes, which is, you know, I think it's
that's
in
not
the middle ground.
That's an audience that I think should have stuff to them, you know.
Yeah, and I think, you know, it's hard to know ahead of time if that is, you know, if what you're gonna check out and read is actually going to be horny and good in the way that you want. And I think they have a very good fan fiction-y sex scene writing style. And I really enjoy that style. I associate it the most with fan fiction, like calling people by their title and their hair color and stuff like that, because you get tired of using he over and over again, that kind of stuff. I really enjoy that style. It stands out to me as like the strongest element of the game, and that's great job. So that would be the person to whom I would recommend it. I think in general though, no, I don't think so. I think it's worth instead focusing on their later releases.
For sure. If you're interested, if like when the night comes, you're like, I like the good parts of this, probably check out their earlier games. They're probably better.
Yeah.
They seem that way from what we'd done.
Yeah, Arid Kingdom is probably good. It's just fucking expensive.
Yeah, and long and not finished.
And yeah, it's an ongoing pay for a chapter at a time type of visual novel. Which is not a model that I like, personally. So, oh well.
Alright, but that's when the night comes. Of course, we're always thinking ahead, you know. And maybe it's time to reveal what our next game's gonna be.
Yeah, it took us a minute to kind of decide. We have a couple of games to choose from. But we are going to go with
Our Life, Beginning and Always.
Yeah, Torps has been hyping this up to me for a long time, you guys.
I will note that this is a game that did like chapter releases for each part of the story. But first of all, they're free, and second of all, the final DLC attachment to those chapters is coming out this month. So it feels like kind of a good time to jump in on this.
Yeah, so this is a long form visual novel where the appeal is that you're supposed to be able to make like a whole lot of decisions about this couple and how they know each other for their entire life together.
Yeah, my understanding is that it is very granular in sort of the decision making, in that there are a lot of ways that your love interest, the character who is in the art here, can develop and change, like changing hairstyle, and like personality, changing just the way that they look at, have like an outlook on life, things that happen within their life.
It's like Princess Maker adjacent in a very interesting way.
Yeah, like mechanically it seems very interesting, and I've heard a lot of really good things about it, and the way that they integrate this character. People seem to really like him and his development.
So we can raise the ideal boyfriend.
Yeah. They also have a patch which allows for voiced names off of a list. I did check out ahead of time. Unfortunately, games is not on the list of voiced names, but maybe we can dabble with that a little bit before picking our canonical Games Cameron route.
Oh yeah, maybe we can collectively we can give them a chance to vote on out of our like top 5 voice names that we like from the big list.
Yeah, maybe we can like talk to them about it. I was joking about this at the time, and we're not actually going to ask them to add Games Cameron.
But he looked to see if there was at least James, and James isn't on the list.
James also
either,
not
apparently.
on here.
Yeah, which is a shame.
But next time, join us as we figure out about Our Life, Beginning and Always.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Something a little lighter, something a little closer to sort of like slice of life, a little slower, and we're hoping we have a good time.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. We're finally pivoting away from horny. Sorry, everyone.
That's right. We're pulling a little away from horny. We're not going to have as much sex.
We're
in the video
unhornying.
games.
We're going back to pure-hearted, chirps away, adorable, romantic life story.
That's right. No Nut
schemes.
January is alive and real.
Yeah, we're not jerking it anymore for Q1 2022.
That's right. The whole Q1. I don't want to see it. And we'll have a new banner by that point.
Yeah. But yeah, we just decided this today, so we're doing it. Yay.
Folks,
And we
because we had
clearly
one other
decided
that's
Yeah.
coming out like tomorrow. But we decided to maybe it'd be good to wait in case there needs to be bug fixes or anything changes.
Yeah. But yeah. All right, so see you next week's game. Oh, also everybody wish Torpsoy a happy birthday because
Oh
it's
my
going to be Torpsoy's birthday between now and next Tuesday.
It's
So everybody
true.
wish Torpsoy a happy birthday.
And that's right,
That's
I'm turning
right.
60.
Yeah, he's turning 69 years old.
Just like last year, it's crazy.
You know, what they say, no,
Age is just a number.
Yeah, and that number is 69. Nice.
Oh.
But yeah, good night, everybody, and we'll
Good
see
night, and we will see you next
week.
week. Until
Bye.
then, I've been Chorps Away.
I've been Devious Vacuum.
And you are the stars. No,
Sweet
sorry.
dreams.
And this has been Date Night.
Ah, and you are the stars.
Thank you. Sorry, I got it wrong.
Now
Sweet
you say
dreams.
Sweet dreams. And Games Cameron.
Line.